And it's mostly because of one very important thing. Savage Claws, you get to move around when you're attacking. Dry Leap, you very much feel the impact.
Did you just flop over mid-sentence?
What do you mean?
Did you flop over mid-sentence?
No, I didn't flop over mid-sentence.
Well, you are.
Wow, rude. Anyways, hello everyone! It is I, your 𝓮𝓫 𝓲𝓵 coming as usual with the odd time of the stream. I am indeed taking a quick break from Elden Ring's DLC. Oh boy, I need the break. About, quick, about 23 hours worth of playing said DLC for the past 3 days, and all of it mostly dying to several bosses. Well done. I just want to say, I hate hippopotami. Thank you. You understand my pain.
Well, to be fair, you said to me in the message you hate hippopotami, bears, and boars, and
Yes.
if I recall this case, we're definitely going to be dealing with one boar today, and she's one windy old bag.
That is true. Asher, don't worry. I'm not spoiling any type of story related to the DLC. I just hate very specific enemies from the DLC. I'll tell you that now. And as Wellick says, hippopotami, boar, and bears.
And old women who needs a job and therefore become security officers at a prestigious filming thingy.
Yep. Oh god, I can't remember who's who.
One moment, I need to get my chats thingy up so I can't speak. Also 25.
Ah, thanks for the resub, well done. I can't believe you're actually doing it on stream.
There we go. Also, did you? Okay, I just heard that voice clip. Okay. Let's see.
What
Where's the pop out?
What the okay? Let's go.
Okay, let's go. Yeah. I believe I was well. I'm fairly certain I was well. Mr. Wright.
Yes.
Why do you look so unhappy?
Oh, nothing. Really, it's nothing. Right, Mia? Oh, it's even unhappier.
Phoenix? Your client is practically a dead man walking. Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him.
It's no time for dead people jokes, please.
You know we're going into this trial utterly defenseless. Yet, if Mr. Powers is truly innocent, we should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it.
Something overlooked?
We have to find something, Phoenix. Today. It's that, or lose the trial.
This isn't going to be easy. Alright, I remember I was the judge.
But I'm claiming Edgeworth.
Force yourself in session for the trial, Mr. Powers.
Your prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, the opening statement, please.
An unexpected fact has come to our attention of the court. Yesterday, we learned that there were other people present at the studios. Today, we would like to show evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder.
We need to find something, just swing it and flip it in the seat of your pants. Very well. Make sure you keep the press on first. We're calling the first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. I wonder if it'll be that producer.
The prosecution calls Mr. Salmonella to the stand.
Oh god. I remember this. Or that director.
Basically, he is a...
Yeah,
Pause for effect. There we go. Will the witness please state his name and profession?
How rude you get? Don't you know me? I'm the director. I think that's your 𝓮𝓵 𝓵𝓘 We're at the Gold Studios at the day of the murder. It's Dane. Oh, fuck you, Andrew. Yes, you had it. Very well. Please report to the court about the events of the day.
Phoenix. Let's start by picking this testimony apart. If Powers is innocent, you know what that means. Someone in the trial, someone in that trailer on the day did it. Bleh.
Wait, you mean the movie trailer?
You know what? I'm dead. I'm a vampire now. Someone in the trailer on the day did it. Bleh.
Sounds fucking creep. Hi, Dusty. Welcome to the stream.
I'd agree. Sally's a creep. Ah, doesn't he have an animation where he's basically like white eyes and like tongue out wheezing at some point?
Yes, I think it's actually shown in the testimony. Right. Is it wasting any time putting on the pressure? The day of the murder.
Gosh, there he is.
I was at the studios for around 9 a.m. that morning. During the morning hours of 𝓮𝓺𝓾𝓲𝓵. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area. But I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. Hi, Dane. I saw you playing this. I had to see what was going on. It's been a while since we actually played this.
I want to say it's been like 2 years.
It's been over 2 years.
I've had 2 moves since we last did this.
Also, what killed me this time?
Definitely Edgeworth. Definitely Edgeworth.
Yeah, definitely Edgeworth. We were in the meeting around 4 p.m. During the meeting, well, no one left their chairs. That's about it. Our time, Mr. Hammersmith, was 2:30 p.m. And according to your testimony, you were in the meeting at the time. That's right. You will begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor.
Blah, I'm dead. Blah.
Blah, blah, blah. Press. We gotta press everything. Edgeworth is a good boy, though.
Yeah.
He is a good boy, but he kills us with his shots.
In this moment in time, he is just misguided. He is truly the husband of Phoenix, though.
Is that when you always come into work? Oh no, I think of another sometimes. It's the industry. Yeah, I know all about the freaks in your industry. Still, I was pretty busy all that day.
Tell us more about that.
In the employee area? Oh, that's right. There was a fight scene between the Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate. He killed you with this massive riz and awkwardness. You know, I can believe that with Edgeworth. Oh, that's
You know, he kills with a stare.
He does kill with that stare. Did you hear? Investigations is finally getting its localization and remaster.
Woo!
I actually played the original Investigations, fan translated, but I'm excited. I really like the idea of playing as Edgeworth.
Edgeworth legally can't say the name of Phoenix in that game. He alludes to him, but never says his name.
Yeah, he really doesn't. It killed me with the library science. I cannot wait. Was anyone else have to run through? Oh yeah, the security lady was sitting there watching the whole thing. She was sure on hammer, if you can believe it. She certainly has the lungs for it. Anyone else?
Chewing on hammers.
Nope, just more. I gotta press every sentence. Why did it goes on so long? You heard your ears, but Whip had already twisted his ankle. They were the road to see. Funnily enough, Book and I are gonna start correcting it real soon. Ah, nice. So it's the perfect time to get through it. Alright, that's the limp. Where's Marcel to miss my lunch? Rocks! rolling on the floor starving?
Oh my gosh.
I hate salmonella, but I love the fact that we have to deal with it during testimony. I said, do they have the pro lunch? T-bone steak.
Oh,
The
there it
assistant cooked
is.
up
Oh, there it is. No. Kill him dead. You know what? I got something for this. One moment.
Target acquired. Shooting.
We're on Rise of the Ashes, and it's a fucking drag. Rise of the Ashes. Isn't that the precursor to, is that the precursor to the one game that you and I played? 𝓮𝓪𝓷𝓮'𝓼 It was the one gun game that
Remnant.
Remnant, yes.
Remnants of the Ashes are what you're thinking of.
Yeah.
It's the Remnants of the Ashes is, I think that was a sequel or something. I don't know.
Asking questions he just had answered. I mean, when you're testifying, you have to press on everything. So re-asking the very same question tends to kind of help get the results.
The last case of this game. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, Rise of the Ashes. I was thinking of the game. I'm sorry. I'm still traumatized by a game very similar to that game. It came before Remnant. I'm still traumatized at how much the first game just pissed me off.
Yeah, I recall you bringing up that trauma when we played this together as well.
Yeah, it was not the trial of this game. It was a fucking different video game. It had a very similar name, and it pissed me the fuck off because it was unnecessarily difficult. It was unnecessarily dragging on everything, and it pissed me off.
Brave, Dave, brave. You have a different dragon to slay. Salmonella is here and needs to go to jail.
Right, Salmonella needs to go to jail. Come to think of it, there was a plate with some bone on it in the employee area. I thought all the cases had turnabout in the name.
Everyone else, meaning the witness did not eat with them.
Yeah, okay. Almost all the cases have turnabouts in them in terms of the proper, like, official thing. The only exceptions for, like, very specific cases or, like, the final case. Such as Rise of the Ashes. Edgeworth also made Nick look like a dumbass. But I had a meeting at Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. So in the end, you didn't get to eat? Yeah, no steak at least. That must have been tough.
My eyes flashed there for a moment, and I saw Salmonella as windbag. Boy, Phoenix, I'm still dead. Boy.
Phoenix, the
Phoenix.
Yeah.
Doesn't something about that seem odd to you?
I believe it's contradictory. Doesn't seem odd now that you mention it. Mr. Vanilla! What do you want? Admiral RP sweats. God, that's rude.
Asterisk sweats, asterisk.
When I went to Studio 2, I saw something on the table there. There were two plates. The same kind of place as the one in the employee area. Who ate the lunch then? My chips! Good call, RP Sweat. I was embarrassed, so I didn't mention it. I did eat after all.
Oh gosh.
Ready to fire!
A T-bone steak, you mean? Yeah, well, I mean, this is went through all that trouble. But I'm trying to take trailer, thinking I could eat it later. Clearly, a man who likes to eat. I suspect as much. So when exactly did you eat it? We took one break during the meeting. I looked it up there, RP rules. Mental image I will carry with me to my grave. Wait a second. He took a break in the meeting. That contradicts his testimony. I'll press that one a bit more. I just love that we were pressing the wrong statement. Everyone else thinks he's a fool.
If you put everything into context, then basically, like, he's just going back and forth, making the witness re-say what I already said.
Yeah.
So, if I'm going to be honest, it would make more sense to, like, talk to a stenographer off the stage, just stenographer stand just off the screen.
the Steel Samurai story and our budget. Get this! The sponsors turn to me and say, Mr. Minoura, those scripts of yours are not appropriate for children. Could you believe it? Actually, I kinda can. So nobody left the table during the whole meeting. You didn't take a single break? Well, poor stenographer having to take notes when Nick asks the same question gets the same as
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want Arby sweats. What's he sweating so much?
You know,
for?
the judges... By case 3, the judges use those bullshit and has 3 stenographers on hand.
Yep. Well, I had an idea.
They...
Wait a second. Maybe I do have an idea. Press harder.
Balloons
Wait
gonna
a
pop.
second. Mr. Manila, you just contradicted yourself. Didn't you just tell the court that you ate the T-bone steak during a break? Well,
Rolling on floor, languinating.
yep.
Language.
Languinating? Mr. Manila, what's this all about? Yeah, I guess we did take a little break.
Phoenix, great job. If they took a break, one of them could have gone to the studio during that time.
I love the fact that when it's Maya, she's Scottish, but it's Mia, she's clearly a dead vampire.
Yeah, that was got to my mind at the beginning, Astra. Like the exsanguinating thing, but it wasn't an E at the end, it was an L.
Yeah, it was an E. Your Honor, I call on the witness to testify up to the court about this break. Very well. Mr. Miller, your testimony, please. Uh-oh. I mean, that is how Mia Uh-oh. Edgeworth is laughing.
Well, she needs to get her blood back.
She does. And the only way... Blood force trauma and blood loss. The only way to regain that blood is by possessing Mia.
She's clearly not dead yet. Her head wasn't stabbed.
Yeah, I took a break, Ruffle. But it was only 15 minutes. 15? That's only 13 at base 12. Not enough time for someone to say,
what a
commit
nerd.
murder, Studio 1. That's only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak, if you ask me. RP T-bones.
That's only 12. That's only 13 in base 12. Goodness me, that's a smart joke.
It's a dumb smart joke. I don't think it would even be enough time for that. That's just me. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination.
No, that's like saying it's. That's like saying it's.
15
Oh, goodness me. Well, you say that, but I depending on the size of the steak, I could kill in 30 minutes. I'm gonna be true enough for the next hour though.
I mean, I could definitely eat a steak in 15 minutes. If it's,
It all depends on the thickness and the grade of the meat and how it's cooked.
yeah, if we're talking like a 6-inch like T-bone steak, I could eat it in 15.
If it crumbles and it's all chewy, then yeah, 15 minutes is nothing.
I mean, if I skip the chewing process, just swallow bits of it whole.
Well, that's what I'm saying, if it crumbles.
Yeah. I mean, I have to make sure I don't choke on it. It is steak. What time exactly did you take this break? Dates was confirmed. Fuck you, Astra. Actually, it was from around 2:30, or at least until 2:45.
Note to self: put an applause button on my stream deck.
Yeah, so could have gone to Studio 1, killed him, right? Come back. Yeah, it's possible time-wise. It was only 15 minutes. That's all. Yeah. What were you doing for those 15 minutes? Eating my T-bone steak and what else? Were 2 plates on the table? No,
I was hungry.
The other one's sorry. 𝓮𝓼𝓲𝓵 plate. 𝓮𝓼𝓲𝓵. Producer.
To eat a T-bone steak in 15 minutes, that's quite a feat.
Not enough time for someone to say commit murder, Studio 1. See, Edgeworth gets me. Why is that?
in my defense, I have yet to have.
Right.
Oh no! I can add to this. But yeah,
my rib cage.
In my defense, I've never been served a steak by an American, or quote unquote American. So yeah. Haven't we had enough of this pointless line of questioning?
I'm here, I realize.
Sorry, I was looking at my notes, Your Honor. The testimony of to this point has made one certain fact painfully clear.
Let's paraphrase it for Icon.
The people in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. And certainly not my father, my father von Karma. It was impossible for any of them. Go on.
Certainly, the only one to commit murder was probably Mesmer. Wait, wrong game.
It was impossible for any of them to go to Studio One.
What?
Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you aren't suggesting one of the people in the trailer went to Studio One?
Phoenix Wrong. Well, Mr. Wrong.
No. It's Phoenix Wright, chicken wrong. That's how it goes. Phoenix, this is critical. Think about it before you give your answer. Your balloon might just pop.
Your deal claims horror from the studio. From the trailer, went to Studio One. I claim it and claim it loud. I agree to let everyone in that trailer off the hook when the trial is over. Charles will be found guilty for sure. The victim was murdered at 2:30, the exact time of the break in the meeting. With 15 minutes, murder is certainly a possibility. Yep, I'm being told to transform.
Aludane. Does that mean you made it of aluminium? Yes, the aluminium Dane.
Aluminium? What the fuck, Will, then? I suppose you might say that. Got the judge thinking now.
Tisk,
Massive.
tisk, tisk. Never a dull moment with you, Mr. Wright.
What's your point, Edgeworth?
You're beautiful. I mean, you've been doing your homework, haven't you?
Oh, well, I appreciate the compliment.
Look at the court record.
The court record?
Start scratching it like a DJ. Wicka, wicka, wicka. Surely you knew that from 2:15 to 4, the path between the studios was blocked. Mr. Monkey's head had fallen across the path. Oh, Mrs. Monkey's. Sorry.
All right.
Oh, true. The break in the trailer meeting came right at the time of the death. However, the path from there to the crime scene was blocked.
Oh god, people have it as a job to eat as fast as they can. I do recall, like, man versus food stuff.
EMS workers. Workers.
Competitive eaters.
EMS workers definitely need to be done eating before they go out. The fallen Mrs. Monkey's head had barred the way.
Actually, Mr. Monkey, but Edgeworth has a point. And somehow I feel no desire to correct him. No
Counteraction! Counteraction!
I'm afraid you lose this round. Ow!
I do believe we have seen enough evidence.
Beard meets food.
I would like to relieve Mr. Manola off the stand. No, what are you doing? Stop that!
It's over? Oh god, they made him cheeked up.
Oh lord, he coming!
The court's opinion in the case is as follows. We found that there were several other people in Studio 2 on the day of the murder. However, it's also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. They therefore have no relation to this case. Furthermore, with regards to the photo of the Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume...
I would like this signed.
No one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. All that is lacking is decisive evidence that he is the one who did it. For that, I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Powers guilty.
Your Honor. The prosecution is pleased to have announced that we indeed have decisive evidence. A witness. We decided we were winning this case, so we decided to take a victory lap.
Of course, I certainly Mr.
Oh, you know, just someone who's going to completely topple our victory and crumble our chances. My witness saw the very moment the Steel Samurai skewed the victim.
Why didn't we start with the eyewitness to begin with? Order!
Because...
What? See, Mr. Ashworth, explain as to why we didn't start with this damn key witness at the beginning.
Tension! Think of the ratings!
Said he wants to look these cases. I see. I do see the ratings going up now that you've mentioned the key witness. But how late it is to the trial, it would have been very difficult to find him guilty without this. Good work, Ashworth. You're making our ratings go skyrocket. We'll soon beat 𝓮𝓼 𝓛𝓲𝓷𝓾. I've never called him any before. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness and check on the ratings. We gotta see how much better we are doing than Mr. 𝓮𝓼. According to the journal for recess...
To be fair, I think the easier one would be instead of Eddie, Edgy, and that doesn't roll off the tongue as easily.
You know, I'm just surprised it docked me 2 points. And I didn't fail the trial. So, yippee!
Well, to be fair, you need to fail more points than just 2.
Fair. What do we do now, Mia? If everyone in that trailer has an alibi... Edgy Boog.
Well, that was the poo at the end.
Also, that's
It's-
a way
She's calling him an edgy shit. She likes the bad boys, which is why she's calling him an edgy shit.
True.
I am sorry, Felix. I guess I was wrong.
Mia! Don't tell me you're giving up. You give up? What hope do I have?
I'm giving up. I am going home. Fuck this shit. I'm out. Don't get me wrong. Blah, blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
I've never given up on a trial before. Not that there was a chance. Not while there still was a chance.
Whoops.
I resent that fact. Blah. Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. The people in the trailer could not have gone to Studio 1. I thought there was more to it than that.
Although, actually, that's Andy Samberg as Adam Sandler as Mia Fey as me. All that trailing.
But I was wrong. That's all there is. What's going to happen to me? I can't do jail time. It seems like everyone in the courtroom thinks that I did it.
Poor Wolverine.
Yeah, they think that I'm a murderer. Should I prove them right? Don't you worry, Mr. Powers. Once I've absorbed your blood, I will become more powerful than you could ever imagine.
Should I show them why I'm gonna break one of the guard's necks? They can't stop me, they're too weak.
I could just escape right here, right? It's not a jailbreak if you're in jail. If you are innocent, we will prove it, I guarantee it. Leave it to us and be yourself. Be strong. You are the Steel Samurai until that bastard butts take your role. A Steel Samurai Daddy!
Let's be honest, Larry Butch would probably do better as Steel Samurai.
No, really though, he is Steel Samurai Daddy in Investigations too.
Really? That's
Yes.
spoilers, man. Oh, fuck.
He has like 2 lines before he takes off his mask. It's not a spoiler.
Who's Pink Princess? Probably Phoenix.
That I'm gonna keep a secret.
Okay.
You are the. Yeah. You. Thanks.
At least with
Okay,
the,
Phoenix.
at least with the sniff, you can actually make the sniff sound effect. With sweats, there is no such sound effect.
You're
about
still out on that one.
What about the 𝓮𝓺𝓷𝓾?
Actually.
Alright,
Isn't
Andy,
that-
but need you read this?
Isn't that Powers again? Anyways. This one's for the kids! Blah! Turns around to a crowd of children.
Oh, wait, I trilled way off.
Let us do it!
Let's do it!
Can
Right.
you dig it? Can
115.
you dig it? Can you dig it? Name the game / movie. And then he gets shot in the chest. I forgot that part.
I genuinely can't remember it. It sounds so familiar, though. Court and market session for the trial of Mr. Willpower, and we are currently a few ratings off from beating 𝓮𝓙𝓷𝓾 in today's ratings, so let's just see if we can get it higher.
The answer is The Warriors, by the way. The game where you snort cocaine to get back life.
I never played that.
The prosecution has a concern. It was a PS2 game.
If I recall correctly, because I did get myself a little bit into Phoenix Wright 2, doesn't she possess like a little kid?
Pearl! Oh no! Oh no! I was thinking earlier in the stream, I'm not looking forward to Phoenix Wright 2 because of Pearl.
Yeah, I
She's
recall.
gonna be a tiny vampire, blah!
I don't know, I think she could still get the same Mia voice because she does accelerate age. I don't like to get away with that possession.
Well, body morphing, that's how.
The question is, how the fuck do the clothes survive?
Well,
Every time.
that's the secret. Every Mystic's clothing is made of an elastic fiber.
Oh, God. Extra, we need you here. Stay focused,
Anyways,
Ezra.
well, I already said that line. The prosecution has a concern. Did you hear me say this before? Mid-banter. As I witness is a grade schooler of tender years, and this is a murder case. We worry that the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with this questioning.
I see Edgeman's taking the moral high ground.
However, we have no choice. We must traumatize the child. Go ahead. Go on, Nicky Poo. Traumatize him.
No more games, Nick.
The prosecution calls Cody Hackens to the stand. I'm taking this kid. Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange for a boxroom to stand on.
Oh, right, so let me get the soapbox. It might lower our grades, though. Bring the box, what do the donut crates should do?
Will the witness state his name and grade in school? Witness!
What? Just as you're grown up doesn't mean you can push me around. Bleh.
Cody? Answer his questions, okay? For
Yeah.
the children, bleh.
Listen to the big titty lady.
Oh, it's you, the nice lady. I'm 𝓮𝓼𝓃𝓙. I'm in 2nd grade.
I get the feeling this is going to be a long, long day. Mr. Icewolf, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle.
Witness, I mean, Cody.
He's having trouble with this gentle thing.
You were present, you were at the global studios the day of the, incident?
The weapon he wanted to use on Nick backfired immensely.
You got a problem with that? Come here, let me catch you.
Ah, damn it, I was trying to hide. How do you hide this?
I honestly don't think this has... I mean, if you... I want to see that face at some other times as well. I don't... Yeah.
But there we go. We at least got a
Please.
frame of it.
He does it multiple times, don't worry about it. Please, tell us what you saw that day. Also, what is 2 plus 2?
6!
Pops, what do you want me to tell you and Gramps of it with... What do you want me to tell you and the Gramps with the beard over there? I can't speak.
Just Mr. Edgeworth, if you will.
I prefer a bearded gentleman. A very long day. Photographing equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom.
My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like special permission if that's possible.
Wait, so you're saying you had to bargain terms with the kid? And you lost? That's my other favorite joke.
yeah.
Nick whipping the spit
Hey,
everywhere.
I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it that good yet. But I bring it with me wherever I go.
Phoenix.
Look at
Whoa.
Unimpressed face.
I wonder if he had that camera on the day of the murder. I wonder if he did it. You better make a note of it in the court records.
Yes, I will make note of it in the court record. Very well, Cody. Please testify to the court about what you saw on the day of the incident. This is a count.
I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. I found a map on the internet and I went to the studios on that day.
Wrong theme, Duck. No, it's pretty close.
I went through the woods, off the path, so that an old lady wouldn't catch me. Ain't I a stinker? I was going for the studio. I kinda lost my way though, for about 30 minutes. When I came out by the studio, there was a Steel Samurai. I went like, oh! It totally rocked right before my eyes. Came out, out came the bad guy.
Rex humming the Revolution one. Ah.
Yeah. It's the one that I remember the best.
Hang
Of
on.
course, the
I've
samurai
always
took him down.
innocent.
Pow!
The one that plays when the case blows open.
If I had my camera with me, that would have been time to shoot, I tell you. Man, but anyways, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home.
Very well, my friends may begin this crucial combination. Please be gentle. You're talking to a child. This kid is tougher than most adults we see in here, honestly. They really do be the truth of Phoenix Wright. No innocent until proven guilty.
Don't even get me started on the one where they go to the very much law country, and it's basically you are being put to the death sentence until you can prove yourself innocent. The land where lawyers are looked upon like the worst people in the world, and what's his name? Payne. Payne is revered as a hero.
You wanna know what I think, Well Duck? I think, thank God, the Inquisition doesn't exist, because at that point, innocence proves nothing. Guilty until Nick
Well, it
Black.
did exist in that world, though.
Oh God, I didn't know that. I have to play that then. We press
Hold
and
it!
everything.
Stop pressing me, I'm just a kid. I'll press charges.
I'll press charges right back, kiddo. You really like Steel Samurai, huh?
Of course I do. I taped every show. And I got to all the live performances.
That's impressive. Have you been to the amusement park?
Winston Payne, that's it. Of course, duh. My dad always takes me. My dad.
Poor dad. That day, the first time you've been to the studio?
Actually, I've been a couple of times.
Oh, don't you, or actually me, Cody, you damn rat.
I never managed to get there on a rehearsal day. And the security lady is always yelling.
Right. Please continue.
Chill, Pops, I'm getting to it.
Fucking rat.
How am I supposed to talk when you cut me off all the time? Jeez! Shot through the heart, and he's in pain, darling. Edgeworth is just regretting all of his names.
Yep. Off the path?
Yeah, you know how the studio's in the valley there? If you go up the path a little, there's woods. That's where I was. In the woods.
I see.
Anyhow.
Did nothing unusual happen on your way to the studio?
Unusual?
It's not unusual. Did you see this monkey by any chance?
Oh, you mean Mr. Monkey? Yeah, I saw him, but his head wasn't busted.
So you went straight to the studios? Yeah.
Bop, 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 bop.
Got lost in the
I
woods?
don't know how far off the delay is. I feel bad singing.
Yeah, I couldn't find out which way I was walking.
You're
I was walking here, but then I wasn't walking there. Hey! Man, I was relieved when I saw the blue studio doors. But guess what happened next?
Steel Samurai?
Yeah, he was standing by the studio gate.
No, feel free to keep singing. It's nice.
I don't know how far off I am though.
You're not that far off to me.
Yeah, you say that I'm not that far off. I'm the kind of person where I put on a delay of 40 minutes for the game that I'm playing. Well, 40 minutes, 400 milliseconds. That way, when I stream, it actually matches up. Anyways.
That I don't do.
It looked like he was thinking about something before coming in. Then he opened up the gate and went inside.
I see. What then?
I started smiling!
What sort of bad guy was it?
Oh, you know, Disney executive. A guy, a person, kinda cool, skinny, mouse ears.
That feels like a bit too joke, but far of a joke, I guess.
Yeah. Are you sure it was a guy?
Dunno. He was kinda far away.
Being awfully vague. What happened to the bad guy?
Huh? Well, he kinda didn't move. Not a bit. Like he was dead. Well, I guess he really is a pro. What a great actor.
Yes, I suppose he was.
My innocence is unharmable.
If you had your camera? You mean you weren't carrying your camera?
No, I wasn't. It's not like I have it all the time.
Really? It seemed the killing freaked him out that he went home.
Felix, remember, he is a child. Let him grow up so he can be a sweet, sweet, succulent treat for the vampires of the night.
He'll become fruit.
Use gentle words, but be firm.
Nothing for you to say.
Okay, there's a joke.
Alright, we went through all of this.
I'm debating if I should say the joke or not. Probably should. Didn't he mention something about always having his camera out? Like, always having it with him?
Yeah, Cody always carries it, though he's still learning how to use it.
Yeah. Yeah, so he's just contradicted that.
Indeed he did.
There I go again. I can't stop myself from singing. I love
Hey,
this
stop the
song
music.
now.
Cody, what you
Okay.
just said seems, well, a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that.
I'm a kid.
Oh!
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 Huh?
Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right? Mr. Wright?
You're on the
over
road.
with you?
You'll go to jail forever.
Oh, is it putting the pressure on too much? What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about? He became the scream. Oh, digital camera, Your Honor. It's kind of new sort of camera. New technology. Explain that.
One moment. Can we do a contradiction on the judge? Because didn't he say that camera equipment wasn't allowed in this place, like when it was introduced? And now he's saying, digital camera, what is this? What is this strange contraption you're talking about?
Yeah, I know, right? I see. Anyway, Cody, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studios. You did bring it, didn't you?
Mr. Wright, how cruel you are to terrorize a poor child as such.
Terry Miss Child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court.
Oh yeah, the judge is a peach. What do you mean? Or what do you mean? Or a prosecuting attorney?
Well, Cody.
You mean like I become in the second investigations game?
Well, what? Yeah, so I had my camera, so what? You got a problem with that? Let me hit you. Let me hit you. Oh, there's this box. That's cute.
There's the box. Oh, you damn up camera song. And did you use this camera?
Why would I use it?
I was too busy watching. Reading off a script.
Very well. Please satisfy the court about what you were so busy watching.
But yeah, that judge is old. Goodness me.
He is super old.
He had white hairs 10 years ago. Maybe even more than that.
Insert smug Nick here. Yeah, I got
Yeah,
the talk.
so I had a camera with me. But I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off of it. The Steel Samurai, he goes to the bad guy. Wham!
Oh, I got
Bam!
you.
Pow! Right in the kisser. And then the bad guy, he's so starring the Steel Samurai rules.
Sorry, I thought you... My brain.
That's fine. I can always reread it. Cross-examination happens soon.
Ah, is it all? Well, that was brief. That's right, the cross-examination. Please begin.
I was raving about going to the vending machine down the hall and getting some Swiss rolls.
So why didn't you do that?
He is getting to that. Jeez, stand down, relax and listen for once.
I didn't use it because I was too busy watching the real thing.
The judge needs his fruit juice.
Yes. No. He needs his defendant's milk. From the vending machine down the hall. Actually, I forget what the name. I'm gonna go look that up now because there's a full list of what is actually in that vending machine. But yeah, go on.
I'm sorry. The fact that there's defendant's milk in it, that's hilarious. So you watched *𝓲𝓵 𝓚𝓬𝓷𝓽. Did you watch the whole fight?
Yeah, of course.
You didn't turn away? Not even once?
No.
Okay, then tell us exactly what happened.
Yeah, I'm getting to that.
So the bad guy attacked him first?
Yeah.
So the person was this bad guy.
I told you, a person. He was a person.
How was he dressed?
Like a person. I kind of don't remember. I was too busy watching this 𝓲𝓵 𝓚𝓙.
Sorry, I see. What happened next? I'm just over here jamming.
Why? Why are you jamming, Cody?
What do you mean, why?
You know why I said why. Why wasn't the bad guy moving? Why were you jamming, Cody?
Because a 𝓲𝓵 brought him to justice.
And how did he do that?
How did he do it? With a samurai kick and a samurai punch, samurai chop, samurai zap. Just something like that.
He's still being vague about this.
What? Don't give me that look, Pops.
How should I play this? We always press. Cody?
What? I'm walking here.
What? I'm walking here. Something's bothering me with the way you're walking here. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action.
Yeah, so
Yeah, you missed the most important part.
What's the meaning of this? The witness has stated what he clearly saw.
You know that's why I do. He's being vague. Tell me, what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap? The point is this. Cody, we have seen some of the Steel Samurai's fight. But you missed the most important part. The killing blow.
The killing slap.
The killing chop. Order! Order! Mr. Wright, how could this be? Can you explain how you might have missed something so vital? Oh, well, that's the thing.
Phoenix, Blue. I believe you're on the right track with this one. Think, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? Maybe he was kidnapped. I know you. You can figure this out. Blue.
Mr. Wright, your answer. We have ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why would you watch the climax of the fight? Oh god, I can't fucking remember.
A part of me feel...
I don't think we have the evidence to blast at him with.
Yeah, no.
So it has to be one of these two. He was watching something else or he couldn't watch it. I'm thinking it's the first one.
Honestly, I don't know. I have no idea.
Yeah, it's been so long since we actually played this that some of the details have actually dissipated from our mind. Because he couldn't watch it. How could he calmly watch a murder taking place at his age?
Yeah, no, that's wrong. Just a moment, please. One thing has become clear in this boy's testimony. He did not believe he would
He was witnessing a murder.
he was watching this new samurai fight, like on TV. The more real the fight, the more he would have watched.
I have to became a vampire first. I have to agree with Mr. George. Remember, Mr. Wright? Do you have another explanation? Blah 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 blah.
Yeah, he was watching something else.
He had to been watching something else. He missed the climax of the fight because he was looking at something else, probably. Something else.
Mr. Wright, explain yourself. How? What could possibly be distracting the boy from seeing his idol still samurai fight? What do you claim he was looking at? Also, to be fair, with how Von Kama dresses all the time, it wouldn't surprise me if the vampire spreads.
Think of something. Think of something. Nothing. Mr. Wright, please refrain from making baseless claims. Yes. Sorry, Your Honor. Okay, it has to be in our evidence.
They're being very lenient with you.
They are. Have evidence? Evidence? Yes, Your Honor. Why did Cody look away from the fight?
Oh, was it scrapbooking?
It's his camera again. If he's still learning how to use it, he probably would have been distracted trying to get it working so he could take a picture for the Path of Glory.
Yeah, that actually makes sense.
Yeah. Here's my proof. What's that? The camera? I'm going to say that he recently received this camera. Yes, I'm quite aware of that. He wasn't entirely familiar with its operations. I'm aware of that too. Ah! Correct. How could he be looking somewhere else at the critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera! He was trying to take a picture!
Hey!
Bullseye.
Hey, what's your problem, Pops? You got a thing for picking on little kids?
The screaming. Missing, not picking.
Good job, Phoenix. Cody was lying, clearly. He is a child and cannot be trusted. He must be taken out immediately. Smart of you to realize there was no way he could just stand there watching his heroes and not take a picture.
Right. Cody, there's only one reason you would have looked away from the fight. That's because you wanted to take a picture. You hadn't just received your camera, you weren't used to using it yet. So you missed the climax of the fight, correct? 3 sets of ellipses.
I'm not telling. Okay, I'm telling. Yeah.
Well, Phoenix, I am looking up something on the side. I'll bet you anything he's hiding even more than that, like the shitty little kid that he is. You'll have him testify again.
Right. What do you mean it's business? Your Honor, the defense would like to request that Cody Hawkins testify once more. Cody? Would you please source back camera? Bombastic side-eye. Why you didn't take a picture of the fight? Welcome to the real world, kid. No photo?
Meh. Yeah, you're right, Pops. The Steel Samurai just escaped from the clutches of the evil villain. So I held up my camera to take a photo. A picture, if you will. But the lens didn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened. Yep.
Anything
Oh
strange
boy,
like
oh
this one,
boy,
Mr.
it is
Wright?
time to it is time to subpoena that camera box, I dare say.
Yep, time to subpoena the camera box. I'm not sure. I'd like to proceed with the cross-examination anyways. It's time to press every sentence. Or rather, one sentence.
I found the thing that I was looking for. At least partially of it. There we go.
That's all that happened. Yep, that's all.
So in the vending machine, in this courtroom, in this very courtroom, you can buy 1/2 pint of defendant's fresh milk for $7.
That is expensive for a vending machine. Like, oh my god.
You can also buy a courthouse special Swiss roll for $6.
What the hell were they thinking?
Well, people are standing there for a trial that's going to cost way more than that. In comparison to $500,000, $7 seems like a steal.
You know, fair.
Yeah, I told you. I didn't take a picture.
I would have once I got the lens open. Did he really not take a picture? Not even one? We press him hard. He definitely would have taken a picture. There's got to be something here I can use. Cody! Listen up, Cody Hackins. I know exactly what happened on that day. You took a picture!
Hey!
Sorry.
How did you know? You saw through my trick card.
I see through all your lies, Cody Hackins. It's one of my powers. Ooh, powers. I, the super ace attorney. This feels great.
It feels great lying to a child.
Yeah, I took a picture.
Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this, Cody?
I want to tell you the different types of prizes from this vending machine. So like I said, you could buy Swiss roll for $6, a 1/2 pint of milk for $7, I'm assuming a 1/2 pint of orange juice for $9, a ham sandwich for $8, beef jerky for $9, and a hot dog for $7. Out of all of those, the beef jerky seems like the best deal.
Oh, definitely. With the price of fucking everything else, just eating your wallet. By the way,
Well,
new
yeah.
testimony line for you to record.
I took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them.
You erased them?
Yeah? So what?
Why'd you erase a picture of your beloved Steel Samurai victorious?
Well, you know, because the vampire dude over there told me to. Why would I keep a picture like that?
It's becoming less and less cooperative. Better find a clear contradiction soon or some solid evidence. Why could close such a short testimony?
There has to be something. Like his inaptitude with technology. Dig up that dirt, Phoenix. Get in there and dig deep.
I think right here we have to present the scrapbook.
I
I was right!
Oh. I was about to say either that or check the text of the camera again, like if you didn't know about it. But yeah.
Well, I mean, it's the fact
Yeah,
that he
still-
learned how to erase it. He learned how to erase it. That's the main difference.
Well,
here.
it says he was still learning.
Yeah.
But anyways,
Cody?
anyways.
What? Man, every time you say Cody, you follow it with something bad. I feel like I'm getting PTSD. I don't even know what that means, but my dad says it all the time.
I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day.
Huh? Oh, right.
What was it that you told me then?
I go to every live performance. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Wazam! I got 'em all, never missed one, perfect collection.
And then you sold me the scrapbook for $20.
Did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album?
Stop yelling at me!
Mr. Wright, let's introduce this album. It's called Path to Glory. It's a very interesting book of mine. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by 𝓮𝓼 𝓵𝑘𝑚𝓙, with, you know, some reference to 𝓮𝓼 𝓵𝑘𝑚𝓙. I wrote it all. I wrote everything in this book. It's my story.
I legally own this book.
I
am the
legally
killer. I
own
did
this book. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle Steel Samurai's won. Or should you? Did you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all those pictures of Steel Samurai, none were taken that day. Have you an explanation? The Steel Samurai just defeated his adversary. I actually would expect to see a picture of it in this album. Exactly my point, Your Honor. No, wait, no way!
Phoenix, you look like you're seeing your ghost. I think we finally discovered the truth. And what a truth it is.
Wait, are you sure about this? Did he actually?
He killed him! He killed him dead!
Yes, I am plenty sure of what you're thinking. The kids saw a murder, that's fucked up. Tell them, Phoenix, tell them what the truth is.
That's right.
The undead walk the world.
That's right. Please explain what's going on here. Why was there no picture in the album of the day of the murder? Why would the boy have erased the photos he took?
The Steel Samurai didn't win.
That's the only reason. I think of only one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why I could only delete the pictures. I mean, the Steel Samurai lost? Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai.
No way! No! It's impossible. The Steel Samurai never loses. He never loses to anyone. Ever.
Your Honor, the witness has revealed everything with his words. There was a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. The same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose. Yet to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth.
You want the truth? You can't handle the truth.
Order! Order! Witness, I mean, Cody, is this true? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw.
I...
God.
Cody then went on to become a serial killer the very next day.
He destroyed half the population with his crude antics of destruction. Cody, that day...
There was nary a toilet seat left unpranked.
There was nary a toilet seat, nary a countertop. Everything was pranked. That day, you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight, right?
Okay. You're right. The Steel Samurai fell down. Then he didn't move.
Order!
Order! What kind of stunt are you pulling, Mr. Phoenix? Right, sorry. Didn't mean to call by your first name, darling. The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim.
Yet according to your witness testimony, that Steel Samurai was the one who fell. Mr. Wright, what's going on? Apparently we have all made a serious error.
An error in my perfect recollection. What is this all about? I'm fairly certain Steel Samurai was the victim.
Yeah, I think that's only one
Because-
way we could go about it.
Yeah, because Steel Samurai was the one that died.
Yeah. What really happened is actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer, he was the victim. Don't you see? 𝓮𝓵 was the Steel Samurai. Right, he died in the dress. Order! 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 The Steel Samurai in this photograph. You're saying the man in the big costume was the victim, Mr. 𝓮𝓵? That's what I'm saying, Your
See
Honor.
how ill-fitting his clothing is.
𝓮𝓵 was present at the action scene run-through this morning, thus he obviously knew about Willpower's foot injury. But wait! Hadn't Mr. Hammer gone to Studio 1 already? That's what everyone thought. Remember when Mr. 𝓬𝓏𝓏 said in her testimony? On the day of... Oh wait, no, it was you.
On the day of the murder, I arrived at the car station at 1 p.m. I did see... Did I see poor old Hammer? No. He was already gone to the studio before I got back to the gas station.
Blows like his Edgeworth, he dies.
He died of cringe. Mr. 𝓮𝓵 left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him going to Studio 1. Nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Paris to take a nap in his dressing room. Then he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume.
But why?
But why would the picture do such a thing? I don't know.
I get it. I get it all now. I thought the Steel Samurai was moving strange. Say it was a different person inside of the suit. Perhaps I'll blow the lid on this thing. Make me a lawyer.
What?
Actually, there was one piece of data that I saved.
Data?
Yeah, I found it with my digital camera.
Well, Nani?
Show me!
Show us!
Show us, quickly!
No way, man. Not if you're the other one looking at me like that.
Mia! Help him! Out!
Yeah, here it is. Here's the data that is clearly a piece of paper printed out.
Steel Samurai in front of Studio 2. Well, look at this, it's a little hard to say. I'm afraid there could be anyone in that costume. Don't you hear, Mr. Wright? I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence. Oh, sorry. This doesn't look like it's the proof we need. Oh, wait, Phoenix. Wait,
There,
that's you.
Phoenix.
Sorry.
Blair, you have stolen my voice.
We have both the body of Maya.
Look at the photograph once more. That is it, Phoenix. I have looked at the walkthrough and I know this is the evidence you need to win the trial.
Mia, what is a walkthrough? What is this knowledge
You'll
have
learn
access to?
once you die.
What? Do I die? Your Honor? May I see the photo once more, please? Certainly. I don't see why not. I actually forgot I was judged for a sec.
Phoenix, show him. Oh, sorry. There. There is a glaring decisive inconsistency with the facts as we know them in that photo.
The consistency in the
What
photo.
inconsistency in the photo? Take that!
Your Honor, look at this! I see a gate. Want to draw your attention to the number on that gate? The number? Oh, yes. Well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2. Clearly not a 1, Your Honor, correct?
Yeah! I've been stabbed!
That's right, Edward. I stabbed you with the fangs and my hair. My hair. You thought this hair was all apart? No, it's a toupee. I could throw like throwing knives, and they regrow.
That is why Phoenix has a +10 bonus to beat defense versus grappling from behind. He just headbutts backwards and impales his victim.
Exactly. He gets additional 5 points of damage whenever he attacks with the back of his head. Now you can hunt the other theme quacks. I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at.
But that's impossible.
What's all this about? We didn't say so I might be shocked along with the rest of the court. I'll use the studio guide map. The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what do we see of this photo taken at the time of the murder?
Oh.
It's not say one of the gave him the photo. John, here's the true scene of the crime.
It's outside the gate, it's between employee area. No, really though, it's outside of the gate because he's looking. It's looking towards the gate from the top side, looking downwards, like from the thicket, like main gate, left side of the main gate, looking down. Because you see the gate, then you see the Studio 2 on the back of that. I'm thinking.
Well, we're being told to point at the real scene of the crime.
Well, yeah, we still. Oh, right.
So it would be in Studio 2. Yeah, here at Studio 2. See, that would explain the 2 on the gate of the photo. Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. I can't say the path was blocked. It has to be either no filming is done there or the trailer is there.
I can't stop singing.
Let's save fear just in case. Just in case.
Yeah, I know. I'm guilty of doing the same in Digimon World Next Order.
Well, look, I just don't want to go through all the text again. Let's be honest here. I'm filming Sunday. Your shoes no longer be used for filming. This is significant.
See, faster had it.
What? Good question. I should take these things through more. We're taking another stab at it, so to speak. Just stab it away, Your Honor.
Don't you dare stab at me.
The trailer's there. To recall, there was a trailer in Studio 2. Now, on that day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During that break, Mr. 𝓮𝓼 were outside eating steak. They're at the scene of the crime.
Manila
After the
did
trailer
it.
was blocked. Mr. Manila did it. So we have heard. The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time. Yes, or suppose that will be the case. Remember Salmonella's testimony? Let me remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet in actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime in Studio 2. I think it's trailer because that was the one Yusuf Zanarek set with the trailer that day. I blew this case wide open. Good work, Astra.
Astra bringing the explosives.
Apparently she is. The defense makes the following claim. Scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person that the security guard, Miss Olbach, saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, saw a single samurai costume. We still don't know why. Then he went to Studio 2.
This is madness.
No, this
Mr.
is
Jacques-
court.
This is courtroom. You're being held in contempt. Out of my courthouse.
Courthouse,
Jack
Edward.
Hammer is the victim. Jack Hammer is the victim. The victim. Why with this little steel samurai costume? Slam. Why is suggesting he did so to cover details of his own murder?
Well, no, of course not.
Well, I suggested that. Or do you have proof? Give me proof the victim Jack Hammer stole the costume.
Clearly, I have proof.
You do?
You do, Mr. Wright? But they're so surprised, and I'm much less confident. I think I'm right, though.
It's the... Oh, no.
It can't be the photograph, just because...
Well, yeah, anyone could be dragging the leg.
And anyone who were there at the scene would be know to drag a leg. I have to think it's the empty bottle.
I mean... Kinda yes, kinda no, unless Princess gets involved, I guess.
It's got to be one of these. I'm banking on the sleeping pills.
Your gang got it. Go for it.
This is it. An empty medicine bottle. I found this on the table of the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers. The label reads sleeping pills. Sleeping pills. The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent the entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer.
Watermelon, 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 watermelon.
Well, wait a moment. That bottle does raise suspicions, yes. There's no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Your Honor, I have an idea.
Yeah, fingerprint the bottle, I would say.
Yeah, we got to fingerprint the bottle.
Testing his blood now would be too late.
Yeah, an idea? Very well, Lieutenant. I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should show up on the bottle.
I dare say, Phoenix, you found your fingerprints on this bottle. You did the murder!
Curtis, I was found out. I suppose you're right. Very well, the court will take possession of the bottle. Given to the judge.
Ooh, I'm a spooky ghost now! Possession!
Court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Ah, we have one more day. 𝓮𝓵𝓙𝓬's testimony has revealed new possibilities for this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. The suicide rate seen by Miss Oldbag may have been the victim, Jackhammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1, but Studio 2, and those in the turn did not have time to commit the murder. And Mr. Wright? Yes, Sean? Your homework is to find answers. You're fired. You're fired with this homework. Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why you were fired? Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? Also, who killed him and why? Find the answers for me by tomorrow. That's a lot of homework. Mr. Ashworth? You'll need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will's power.
As you say, Your Honor.
Trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension.
I will spend the next 24 hours combing my hair.
I will spend the next 24 hours crying about why I couldn't comb my hair as I comb my beard. Court is adjourned.
I am the He just sits in a corner crying, stroking his beard. I'm the bearded gentleman. I'm the bearded gentleman.
Beard oil. He's applying beard oil to his beard. That was a close one.
You were saved by a hair. We were saved by a hair, but that's all that counts. Like I'm counting these bottles of pills on the wall. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during that trial.
Me too.
Really? You both seemed so confident.
I should take up career in acting. Saved by a hair, unlike the judge. I'm sorry, I'm actually dead about 3 times back there.
Oh, to be fair, Ben is here as well. Me too. Dead. Of course, we are kidding. Are you sure?
I wasn't kidding. Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation, but I promise we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial.
Right? Thanks. I'll be a true killer by the time you get back. Turns to the guard, snaps his neck.
Oh, Josama.
This
Yes.
ominous laughing.
Day 3 investigation.
Woo, doggy.
Ryan Cole office. GG, you earned an extension. That was a close one.
Congratulations, Phoenix Wright. We present to you Dawn Trail.
Oh, it's close to Helmia.
Oh, really? Too bad. I'm sorry I missed it.
There we go. But what?
So, what happened?
That's an expansion duck, not an extension. Oh, I think I got a pretty good idea who did it. All I need is a motive and proof.
Wow, good going, Nick. How about a hamburger?
I would definitely like a hamburger. On the initial trial system, tomorrow is the last day we have. I did pre-order it though. Nice. Pre-order what? Investigations?
No. The new expansion for Final Fantasy 14 that comes out next month.
Oh.
Dawn Trail? I forget the name of it. I haven't pre-ordered it
No,
yet, but I'm gonna.
Actually says
Dawn
Dawn
Trail.
Trail.
It has burgers in it, from what I understand. Or was it tacos? Anyways, initial trials was that.
That's the new course system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. It had so many cases in the system, they decided to speed the whole process up.
So under the system, trials have to end in 3 days?
Next month, early access is June 28th. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
That's 4 days. Yeah, pretty much.
That's as much as 10 hours.
A week after Elden Ring DLC. Yeah, let's be honest. Elden Ring DLC, oof. Followed by Dawn Trail, ugh. If you are a fan of both games, your wallet must be crying.
A lot of unproductivity happening right in these, 30 days, weeks, but yeah.
Well, we've no time to waste.
Let's move house. Studio Ghibli. Oi! Is the old windbag just quiet today? Do you know, this players really pays for like this.
I can agree without her yelling.
Nick? You think you're I think your guard's down.
Yeah?
Go for the neck! I bet we could even eat those donuts in the guard station if we wanted.
The irony being, the director-producer of Final Fantasy XIV pushed early access launch back so he could please shut up. Oh, that is hilariously ironic. I didn't know that. That's cool. He pushed early access launch back a week. That's awesome.
Well, they want to play Elden Ring as well, I guess.
Yeah. Dude, Shadow of the Erdtree
Ring, goodness me,
Shadow of the Erdtree is fucking awesome. Also, they got the most animated weapon in the game. Backhand swords.
Did I also see something about riding a sword as a spell or something like that?
Riding a sword?
Yeah, like surfs up, like hang 10 on top of a sword. Or was that a mod someone made?
That's definitely a mod someone made, and that has to be like a fucking. My brain's like, that has to be like
That's
a Jin Kisaragi
right
mod.
there.
Yeah, that's a little Devil May Cry. It's a little Devil May Cry and a little Blaze Blue.
Eat shit and die. Whew, she's alive. They're saved. Let's go home.
Well, about Mr. Hammer.
I heard about what you said today, cheeky whippersnapper. Poor old Hammer, you dragged his star down from the sky and stomped on it. I became Scottish as well for some reason. Calling him a criminal, you thief! I won't forget this! Goodness me, Patrick. You listen to me, little whippersnapper. My poor old Ham would never do such a thing. Why would he steal Mr. Powder's costumes so he could sneak by me? He would never stoop so low. Impossible!
Well, that conversation went nowhere. I was wondering about 𝓮𝓵 𝓙𝓘, the producer.
Oh, the studio bigwig. Love her. She always gets her way. Oh, so she always gets her way.
She seems bitter.
But do you not like the producers? Look, the studio people don't want me talking about her. So sorry.
Can I ask about Salmonella, director?
Sal? Oh, he's a soft. He's soft. A pushover. Does whatever Vasquez tells him to. All she does is jiggle, jiggle, and he folds. She treats
I
him
can
like
see that.
dirt, but I think he likes it. Huh? Why would anyone like being plated like dirt?
Because
Dirt's for
he's-
the worms.
because he's a degenerate, Maya.
Does that not... That doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick?
No,
Phoenix just... I'll tell you when you're older.
I'll tell you when you're older, Maya.
And nothing of value was learned.
Yep.
Welcome!
They still have not moved the damn monkey head.
Think back, Nick, to the day the murder on the Owl Express. Mr. Hammer was in the steel costume, steel samurai's costume. Then he left from here to go to Studio 2.
Right.
But why? I wonder why someone called him. If someone called him, like the director or the producer. Bleh, producer. Producer. Bleh, I've come back to haunt you. Oh, hey, it's the murderer. Oh, hi, Nick. It's Miss Vasquez. Hello?
Did one of us actually voice her, or is this the first time we actually run into her?
I want to say this is the first time we've seen her, so do you want to take her or should I take her?
I'll take her with my little French attempt.
I was gonna go Romanian again, but oh well. Hello. Hello.
Right, you should at least try to be polite.
Pout, 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 pout.
I'm watching the clouds.
Oh, mood. I like doing that. It's a nice way to see what the weather is going to be like in the next hour or two.
Yeah. That's all she had to say, apparently. Let's talk Director Manila first. I was wondering if you could tell me about Mr. Manila. If you must talk about that man, perhaps you could talk about it in the trailer? By yourselves? Oh dear.
Nice.
What about Miss Powers?
Mr. Powers wasn't the killer. You don't have to cancel a Steel Samurai.
I think I'm tired of the Steel Samurai.
You did it! Nick, she did it. She's the killer. Dagger, dagger, dagger. My favorite speaks to me. I know it, I know it.
Oh dear.
The fairies tell me to hang her head, hang her head. Excuse me, Mr. Hammer came here the day of the murder, and...
Hush, darling. You're scaring the clouds.
I did it. Hush, darling, I did it.
Hush, darling. Perhaps you just didn't hear me. I'm watching the clouds. I'm not interested in talking to you.
Pout. Do something, Nick. Just really taking me off.
Oh dear. Okay, so in order to get her to talk, I have to present something to her.
Show her your badge.
Yeah, let's show the badge. It's not even looking. Okay, hey, you look.
Oh, why are you showing that to me, Nick?
Okay, hey you, Maya, look at this.
Not now, Nick, not now.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think we can get her to react to anything yet.
Yeah, we have to go into the trailer now.
The Singing Samurai. These are, if memory serves, these are all Hammer movies. Wasn't the assistant cleaning up yesterday? Funny, it seems to me it's pretty messy in here.
I guess she was still on high from getting the rare card she needed.
Just sniffing that high and getting high off the fumes.
Samurai Summer, starring Jackhammer. Well, she's quite old.
Oh wow, it's been years since I saw that movie, or that show. There was one of those typical summer romance stories, but it was great.
A typical summer romance. With a samurai on a horse?
Yeah, that's usually how samurais rode and fought. They were more bowmen than swordsmen.
No, they were more mounted fighters, predominantly using either long spears, odachi, or the bow. Bow was definitely one of the key weapons.
They were more bowmen than they were swordsmen.
That's true.
I believe I'm hearing something about they only drew their sword where they absolutely needed to, where they have no other way. It was more of a showpiece than anything.
It was indeed a showpiece. I do recall that. An old movie poster. Dynamite Samurai, starring Jack Hammer. Guess Mr. Hammer used to be quite the star. Nothing in here that could be a clue. Just some paper cups and crumpled documents. Crumpled documents! Nick, that could be so much of a clue. This is where they had that meeting. There are documents and papers and cups that are scattered all about.
And a fucking big bottle of Mountain Dew, apparently.
Yeah, apparently. An old movie poster. Singing Samurai, starring Jack Hammer. What does Samurai sing about? Chopping off heads?
Oh my god. That movie was the best. Oh, it's about a samurai who sings his way to fame and fortune. Mr. Hammer was a very accomplished singer, you know.
The singing samurai stars. What's next? Ninja ballet?
No, they clearly jam. Haven't you watched anything, Nick?
That's just frosted. I can't see outside. This far in October, the dimming daylight makes it feel like winter's coming. Looks like they were designing a set to use for the Steel Samurai show. Got some figures for how much the set costs. I believe they spend that much money on those sets.
Oh, don't worry, they'll reuse it. Can you check the bottle, or is the bottle uncheckable?
Bottle's uncheckable.
Like, how big is that? Like a gallon or something like that? I thought it was like a gallon to me. Hell, that bottle could fill most of the trash can. Then again, it might be perspective.
It's that way perspective.
They
Here's
didn't
for
even. Oh, goodness me.
They didn't even clean.
Oh wait, right, crime scene, right.
Yeah. So they T-bone steaks.
Oh hey, so they're T-bone steaks here.
Damn it! I almost read Maya again. Going wrong?
I don't know. I'm getting a funny feeling, like I'm getting hungry. Something about this just feels odd, you know.
Can't say that I do.
Buy me dinner.
Incinerator. Apparently they just put this one in. It's already covered in soot. Let's not clean it much.
Check it, double.
Big 2 painted on here. So this is 𝓮𝓵𝓾𝓲𝓵 photograph. You think if you hadn't brought the photograph in.
Don't get all teary-eyed yet. I can't double check it.
A light van for moving staff and equipment around. We've kept it in pretty good shape. Looks like it'd run fine.
Well, let's go for a drive. There.
Sure.
Bad.
If I had a license.
Wow. Nick, you don't have a driver's license?
That's me. But look, I have this.
Why are you showing me your tennis bag, Nick? not in public. Oh gosh. Oh no. Oh no. Wow, so pretty. They are taking so good care of these.
Don't get too close. That fence looks dangerous.
And now you'll tell me those petals were white 2 days ago. Well,
this is part of some temporary film set. These look like materials for making a movie set.
They've been sitting here for quite some time. Might as well be a junkyard. Oi, they might be filming Fallout here, don't you think?
That could be a good thing. I got nothing that'll make her talk right now.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba.
Oh, wait a second. I think I know where I need to go.
Will Powers. I guess they're not filming today either. I did want to see them filming, just one time.
This trial will be over and done by tomorrow. You can come see them film later.
I guess. So, this would have had a bottle of sleeping pills, eh?
Uh-huh.
I wonder if there are any other clues laying around. Yeah! No, no, no! No touching!
Oh, hi, Gumshoe.
Gumshoe's here, charging in! Ah, yeah, sorry, pal. They're meant to frighten you. I almost had a heart attack! I guess I could be a little dramatic at times. I suppose that's the actor in me.
Dramatique indeed.
Anyways, I'm here to examine the plates on this table.
Wait, are you looking for sleeping pills?
Yeah, pal. Traces thereof.
I love his music.
So I'll give a trace of sleeping pills. How? For a thorough examination, I got a plate back. I gotta take a plate back to the precinct.
Wouldn't you need a cup and a plate, not just one plate?
But I have the capabilities to make such cursory examinations right here. Our science guy gave me some testing solution. That was the same bottle of testing pills. This reacts with to these sleeping pills. See, if there are traces, it'll change color. Wow, that's so neat. Could I have some, please? Well, Detective Gumshoe, what are you waiting for? No, everything is in due time, pal. Well, the testing solution of the plate changed color, alright. It looks like gravy. See?
So, who knew this plate had been laced with sleeping pills?
Looks like it, pal. Steak plate.
Yay, steak plate. How goes your investigations?
To tell you the truth, it's a real mess, pal.
Oh, but I could have sworn the game was a big hit.
The truth is a big hit?
No. Investigations.
Oh, right! That just flew over my head. Honestly, it wasn't.
R/whoosh.
If memory serves, Investigations really wasn't.
Really?
Like, at least not when it came out. No. It was I want to say, like, some people would call it a cult hit or something like that. Like, some people loved it, other people, like, it kind of flew over. I mean, why else would you think it would take so long for them to release it on something else than a DS?
You know, that's fair.
Some people think they can pursue a case that's already... Some people think we should pursue the case we already have against Powers. And some people think we should switch suspects. What do you think, Detective Gumshoe? He's thinking of ramen. Well, pal, I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure I'd buy the case against Mr. Powers anymore. I feel kind of bad for Mr. Edgeworth, though. He's been paid all this money to pursue the case.
Oh right, I forgot. He tends to get paid for this.
No. He doesn't. Gumshoe doesn't. He gets
No,
paid.
I'm talking about Edgeworth. Edgeworth gets paid, and then he pays Gumshoe after all the deductions.
Yeah. He pays him a ramen packet a day. Mr. Edgebrook is out of control. He was in a waiting room and he crushed this paper cup with hot coffee in it.
Why? Whoa.
Talking about birds, pal. Wow, that's the fury of Edgeworth.
Yeah, crushing paper cups. Cups? Bottles? Say, whatever happened to that empty bottle?
Oh, the bottle of sleeping pills. Well, I got some good news for you about that. They found the victim Jack Howard's print on the bottle. So that man's... He already did it. Yep, sounds like one of those who put Powers to sleep was none other than the victim.
Yeah? Oh boy.
That felt weird to say.
That's right.
Your rant from the dark whipped out, Phoenix. Congratulations, you have bullshit your way to victory.
Into the dressing room.
Screech. Ah, I'm changing here. Oh, the dressing rooms like this are kind of lonely, aren't they?
I'm sure Mr. Powell's will be back soon. He'll be fine.
Yeah.
Powers' bag.
I hope VP can come pick it up himself soon.
Soon.
Oh, tea set.
There's a box for snacks on the table. I must give these to the employees. This plate's empty. I feel Maya's eyes burning into the back of my neck. Looks like someone was sleeping here.
Well, we can see. We can pretty sure. We can be pretty sure that VP took a nap here, like he said.
I'm not sure being drugged counts as taking a nap.
You want to try out?
No.
Here, eat this hot dog, please.
No, please.
Maya just casually dragging Phoenix from a point.
There are some regular suits in among the costumes here. That's supposed to be his own clothes. I can't check the drawers. Oh, I think I got what I needed.
Writing. I mean, you could antagonize the old bag and some more.
I could, but I think the fact that I have the sleeping pills I can present to her now. To make her talk. Never mind.
No. I think the steak plate might be... Never mind.
Nope, the steak plate wasn't it either.
Antagonize the old bag?
Time to antagonize the old bag. Miss Oldbag, what do you think of this?
Think? I'm not in the mood for thinking, thank you very much.
What do you think of this? Same thing.
Show me your badge!
Here's my badge.
Detention center. Oh, nice. Progress.
Yeah, we have someone else to talk to.
Mr. Wright, you did so very well again today. Thank you.
Thanks. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears?
Wow, Nick, you must have really wound him up in there.
Could you wipe that grin off your face?
Hey, VP, only one left to go. Let's make it count. Yes. No, there are not really anything I can do to help. I'm not really sure I can do it either. I'm a freeloader. I'm just here for the money and the food and
this
the
is
drinks.
nothing matter. Maya, I need you to focus.
Oi, Phoenix, could you bum me a tenner? I want some milk to drink. They're so expensive these days.
They're always expensive. Can you tell me more about Miss Vasquez?
Oh, the producer? Oh, she's well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius. A genius? Does she run a bar by any chance? She's been at Global Studios for 5 years now. Right or wrong, nobody dares to tell her different these days.
Why is it?
Well, she got murder on the mind ever since she came on the board. We've had nothing but hits.
Fair enough, fair enough. You do have a lot of hits starring Jack Hammer.
you do have a lot of bodies laying around, so that sure checks out. Global Studios was on the knees as she picked it up and made it shine. Oh, and what? Nothing. Forget it. I'm under blackmail. I've only heard rumors anyways.
Oh? Can you tell me anything about Mr. Manila?
He used to be a minor _to director. But something in his work caught Miss Vasquez's eyes. She brought the Steel Samurai idea to him. Now everyone knows the name 𝓬𝓪𝓷𝓾. I heard he's pretty much started making call though. Whenever she says jump, he says oh hi, and all that. Yeah, because he's, well, not the best shape.
I can imagine him being at her beck and call, though I can't imagine him jumping.
I meant to jump before Phoenix did. I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was such a big star back in the day, right? But then he just dropped off the face of the earth. Oh. Yeah, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I was starting in the business. But he just kind of stopped taking on big roles. That's when he began appearing in little productions at Global. Do you have a tissue? That'd be great.
No tissues allowed here. They took all mine right at the gate. I'm sorry, man.
How could he do that?
Simple.
How could he take your tissues?
He ripped it out of my hand and my pockets. I couldn't stop him. The guard was just like, I'm gonna have to frisk you for tissues.
I've got a knife. Quick! Nick, give me your coat. I'll cut it up for you.
No, we can't make that type of tissue.
I was really looking forward to the next sequel to Samurai Summers, despite it having aired before I was even born. He was giving up. He just gave up being a star 5 years ago. But isn't there an actual time frame, like something happened 5 years ago or something like that?
Yes.
Actually, I better think about it. I was right when Miss Vasquez came to Global.
5 years ago.
Going back to Miss Vasquez. Oh wait, snake play.
Oh, right. Oh, wait.
Excuse me. Service. Thank you for showing me that, whatever that is. He doesn't even recognize the plate he ate from.
Apparently.
Sorry, I'm not hungry anymore.
Then we present the match.
Insane.
Outside. Nope, nothing happened there.
No, you can still. Wait, does he have any New York talk points though?
No, she didn't.
Ah.
We're gonna see if Miss Olbeck does, though. Nope.
Nope. Employee area. Nope.
Damn, nothing.
Dressing room, maybe there's something in there.
Oh, there she is.
Oh, hi!
What are you doing here? Are you peeping?
Oh, I was just cleaning up the dressing room despite it being a murder case. I guess VP wouldn't be using this anymore, so...
Hang on there.
What? Why? But VP's innocent. Yeah, and I'm really grateful for what you've done. But this week's the last episode of the Steel Samurai.
It's a finale?
What? No!
Alright. I was wondering if I could ask you about Mr. Hammer.
Yes?
On the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2.
Huh? I thought I went to Studio 1.
You stole the Steel Samurai costume too?
What? Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that?
We're asking.
Oh. I guess the rumor must be true then. The rumor? Yeah, Miss Vasquez, the producer, said something, had something kind of help. Oh, had some kind of hold on Hammer.
You were struggling there for a while.
Yeah, sorry, I was having a bit of a look at myself in the mirror and just realized I should take these glasses off.
Those glasses look nice on you.
I was making a joke on the whole movie stereotype. You have like a girl with her hair done up and glasses, and she's called ugly, but then she loses the hair, takes off the glasses, and everyone calls her gorgeous. Like that whole trope. Anyways,
Yes.
she had some
That's a
dirt
fun
on him. He'd do anything to get on her good side. Yeah, some dirt. What dirt? He should really wash off that dirt. Dirt. You know, bad stuff.
Oh, I know what dirt means.
About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. They were used in the new studio. Studio 2.
Studio Ghibli.
Some kind of accident happened and someone met the giblets. You know what I mean.
Someone met giblets.
After that, they never used Studio 2 ever again. They left the film set the way that it was too. It was like some big conspiracy.
Film set. Is that part of the film set then? We gotta get spoilers on the last episode.
What do you mean? The last Steel Samurai? I know it's a shock, but nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant. No. Also, I heard a global studio is going to change its programming.
How dare they? They're changing our cartoons again on us. We're taking away our
They're not going
cartoons.
to make cartoon. They're not going to make kids shows anymore. Salmonella wants to have something more experimental, but I don't really know what. What? Why? I don't know. All I know is I'm no longer allowed to work here. My accent grew. Your accent grew on me. I stole it. It's mine now. It's sad. But that's what Global Studios decided.
Let's listen on the studio policy. Why aren't they going to make kid shows anymore?
The studio bigwigs doesn't want Steel Samurai around anymore. They want to forget all of this ever happened. You know, classic bigwigs. They want it quiet. You
Yeah.
understand? Pulls out a
Now-
knife.
So it's time to make sure that everything goes quiet with you.
How could I just do that? What about all the kids who love to steal samurai? We can't just watch reruns forever. I mean, they can't just watch reruns forever.
Yes, they can. It's all about on tape.
It's okay. Oh, it's okay. I'm sure the kids will be fine. Stares daggers at Maya. They'll find a new hero to follow. And I will be that hero who draws life slowly again. No, that cannot be true.
Put the knife away.
If the program just ends, they'll be heartbroken for sure.
How many dollars would it take for you to kill somebody?
Honestly, too many. Honestly,
many.
too many.
It varies from person to person, but most of the time it's going to be well over anyone's price tag.
Yeah. So depending
Like-
on who you ask, the cheapest one you can get is like 40,000.
Me personally, 20,000. And that's just to kill anyone. That would be to kill like a.
That,
Anyone who
that's
follows
just to
the
strangle
ideas of
salmonella specifically.
Never. That is too much money because I don't know who you are. I'm not. I do not kill strangers unwarranted.
On a, just strictly on a moral ground, taking money to not kill is just too much.
Why? Because I do have my own type of morals to hold, and one of which is, even if I don't know you, I preserve the value of life a lot higher than, the idealisms of, death being granting peace. Like,
Money. That as well.
well, no, it's not just money, but I value life more than anything.
Yeah, so you value
it's-
life more than money.
Yes. So for me personally, people who talk about suicide tend to get on me, not on my nerves, but it gets on me and grains on me, and I prefer no one to do that. I talk with them extensively if they're one of my friends who think of it, because last thing I need on my conscience is anyone who would do that. No, it's okay, Annabelle. It's a genuine question. It was a genuine question, and I give a genuine answer. As a hunter, and as a human, even though I am technically dead, I just have a high value for life. The only time I would see money for killing someone would be of value is if that person is morally bankrupt or no longer has anything to really give society, such as, all that they can deliver is death. Such as one example.
I would say with the last one, you might be adding in more of an asterisk on that, because depending on who you ask, there are people who can't give back to society anymore that are still good people.
Yeah. If anything, my clause more or less is morally bankrupt more than anything.
Yeah.
That's my main clause. They have to be morally bankrupt if you want me to kill them. And then that costs at least a decent amount.
And even then, we legally have to say, don't kill anyone.
Yeah, don't kill anyone.
It's bad.
Legally obligated. Do not kill anyone. No hiring hitmen, no doing anything. You are not allowed to have anyone die. Okay? I'm saying that with a gun drawn.
Put down the gun.
And I'm pointing the gun at Maya now. Maya, don't kill anyone. Don't kill anyone. Not even for burgers.
Maya, won't you knock over?
Okay, that was too well timed. I actually pressed X when you put it.
Nick, say something.
Yeah. I think evidence rather than words is called for here. Here, take a look at this.
Scrapbook. Smacks her in the face with it.
Behold,
WWE
scrapbook
style.
slap. Fan collected all these photographs. The kids love the Steel Samurai. Show shouldn't be canceled just so some adults can save face. I think you would understand that better than anyone.
You're right. Okay. But what can I do? I'm just some kid.
Well, for starters,
Grind.
exactly. You grind first.
Grind.
You can tell me something about your grind. Tell me what it is that 𝓬𝓫 is so intent on hiding. Tell me about this accident 5 years ago.
Okay.
Oh, so if we tried 5 years ago, we would have been blocked off. But now the studio policy, we got it unlocked. Tell us what happened 5 years ago.
One moment.
Clickety clackety. I
I
backety.
was preparing this. Are you sure about that? That's what I'm doing. Well, I can tell you what
The
happened.
sound didn't play. I gotta reset it.
Gah.
It's fine though. You still got your little sheep. Meh.
You better pull the wool out of your eyes.
Thank you, Moko. Alright.
Apparently, 5 years ago, someone died. It was Hammer's fault. Someone died?
Shine?
Died? It was an accident. Of course. Anyway. The producer, Miss Vasquez, managed to hash it out.
That's the dirt she had on Hammer.
That's why Mr. Hammer can do anything about Vasquez. Would do anything Miss Vasquez asked him to do.
Well, that we're gonna have to double check with Miss Vasquez about on it being an accident or something.
Yes. But it was an accident, right? Why didn't they just go public? Well, you know, Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. And the higher they are, the harder they fall. They were worried about what would happen to his career if we had got out. So they were worried about his career, so they tanked his career.
They were worried about his career, so they destroyed his career before it could happen.
Yeah. Well, you knows more about this? Miss Oldback. She is older than dirt. She was there. She was here at the studio back when it happened then, you know.
She was
everywhere,
there when
and I mean literally everywhere.
she was there when the Neanderthals were walking around. We'll try asking her if she'll talk.
Oh, she won't. Actually, she'll talk and never stop. What are you still slinking around? What, are you still slinking around? If you like this place so much, why don't you take over for me? The old windbag doesn't look so good. I think she might keel over. Everybody's doing their damnedest to forget Hammer. Who did you think made Global Studio what it is today? Hammer!
Vasquez.
It's all due to Hammer! Just stand the front of the mouth neck. Maybe we should keep a safe distance.
We gotta talk.
5 years ago.
I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago.
Who told you? Who did you hear that from? Demon eyes, demon eyes, demon eyes. Nicholas!
Nichols?
Nicholas. Nick. Penny Nicholas. The assistant we talked to. Nichols.
Oh, right. Anyway, we heard about the
Right, Penny and Nichols! Oh!
Yep, Penny Nichols. It was during filming with Jack Hammer. He killed a man.
She's
Didn't-
money. We must stop her! Thrashing up dirt on someone's past that has recently departed, no less. I suppose you think that's funny.
No, I'm just doing my job to protect Mr. Powers. You?
And you claim that
Oh.
Hammer stole Powers' costume. You expect me to believe that rubbish. Oh, do you have some kind of proof? Red text.
Proof that Hammer stole the Powers costume.
Honestly, we don't.
I do have proof.
Oh wait, right, I forgot the sleeping pills.
Sleeping pill bottle.
What? That's a little bottle you're supposed to brave.
Bottle of sleeping pills with Mr. Hammer's fingerprints on.
What does that brave? I'm sure old Hammer had some sleepless nights. What's your proof he used those pills on Powers?
The steak plate. Mr. Powers ate a T-bone steak for lunch, correct?
Well, yes, so?
This is the plate that he used to eat that steak. There are traces of sleeping pill powder on the plate.
You know, for being a T-bone steak, that bone is certainly not T-shaped.
I know, right?
I see. Poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul.
Oh?
Miss Oldbag? Okay, you win. I'll talk. I'm tired, you see. Tired of holding it all in.
Uh-oh. Miss Oldbag.
She's just going dramatic. You're right. 5 years ago, there was an accident. A fatal accident. What's worse, a paparazzi took a photo of it. That photo, well, it caused quite a stir. I guess who made it all better? Vasquez. She has ties to the mafia. She silenced that paparazzi. It was the beginning. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with here at the studio. I see. But you have to understand. Poor Hammer never meant to harm anyone. Miss Oldbag. Hold on a minute. Poor Miss Oldbag just turns around, slaps her in the face. Get your act together, honey. You gotta take
Photograph?
this. Ah.
Wait a second.
That's the Prince of Tennis.
It's the Prince of... It's Samurai Tennis Man. This is
Samurai
Studio
Tennis
2?
Man. Hammer was supposed to fight with a bad guy on top of those stairs. There. He pushed the other actor and the man fell onto the flower box fence.
How did you get this?
It was a long time ago. I don't really feel like talking about it. She has ties to the mafia as well.
She does.
She
has ties to everything.
She's the right hand. She's a right hand lady to the Don.
Wait. Well, look. She had ties
Quack.
to the paparazzi man. And got his dying photo.
No. She was the hitman.
She was the
She's the one that silenced
hitman.
them.
She took him out and then took the photo for herself.
Yeah, something that can you go back to Studio 2 and just check the fence for a bit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that spike is way more bent there than in the photo.
I can only assume that... I can understand as to why the fence is a bit more bent.
No, like, literally, like, you go check the photo.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm saying, I know what you mean. The sign is straight up, but now it's bent. And I think I know why it's bent.
Yeah.
And it's
Well, my guess is that it was used because the whole thing, he was killed by a spear. What do those tips look like?
Fierce.
Yeah. Because I'm thinking,
Behold.
like, if it was bent in the fall, then honestly it would have been bent at the time of the picture as well.
Not even looking.
Look at it.
There. Nani?
And,
Yeah, I didn't get that.
Where? What? And then just Maya. When?
Well, old bag. Old?
She meant the security lady, the Miss Old Backneck.
Right. Anyway, Miss Vasquez, you hid this incident from the press, didn't you? You used it to control Mr. Hammer. 𝓮𝓺𝓷𝓵. Huh? It's gotten stronger, don't you think? 𝓮𝓺𝓷𝓵. Your conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more. Inside the trailer.
Mac, she went inside the trailer.
Into the trailer again.
Ba, ba,
You
ba,
can.
ba, ba.
Listen, what was that you were talking about? Why is she so eager to talk all of a sudden? Miss Vasquez, you were using that accident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could control him, weren't you? That's why he was doing kids shows for petty change. Oh. So I'm a blackmailer, huh?
Well, that's what it was, wasn't it? Blech. I mean, sure it was an accident. But you still used it to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as a star. Stars.
I haven't pulled
Then it
any on
shows up.
down just from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went sour of its own accord.
But you're the cause. You pressured him. And the thing, it was just an accident.
Excuse me. What is this all about? You keep saying accident. How are you so sure? What do you mean? Must I spell everything out for you? Think. What would it be if it wasn't an accident? No.
Wanna be a
No
faucet?
way. You mean Mr. Hammer did it on purpose? Because that is what I meant. Where's your proof? Can you prove it? Let's just see. Would he have let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident? And I ran him hard to leave you me.
But the security lady said it was an accident.
Oh, well, she was a big fan of Hammer's, you see. She jumped on the reporter who brought that photo into the studio. She wrenched it out of his hands, she did. Give him a few bruises too. She was the hitman. That's why she had the photo. She's supposed to. Of course, all the reporter would need is the negatives. He could have made a copy. But he didn't. The only copy of that photo is the only one you hold. You give it to me.
That's bullshit. That is absolute bullshit. If he needed the negatives, we could have made a copy, but he didn't. Oh look, it's the Mafia.
Who are they? Oh, professionals. They're good at erasing various things. What do you think? Would you like to be erased? Nutty? The trial is
Like your save data.
so unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it. Why? Why do you want this photograph so badly? Does Mr. Hammer's church know? Why should D. Vasquez care about it at all? I'm sure you have plenty of time to think about that where you're going. So, friends. Boys, race away.
No! Hold it right there. I heard everything, pal. D. Vasquez. Oh gosh, why? Should I go on with just making a full-on Texan?
Go Texan! Go Texan!
Go Texan, go Texan, go. You're coming down to the precinct with me right now. Ah, no, wrong again. Well, boy, howdy.
Very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow then, in court. We're looking forward to it. Boys, take out their boys!
Boys be pals. Well, howdy there. Are you okay there, pal? Sorry I was a little late with my entrance. I didn't get many chances to practice that sort of thing. I did see you go in here, though. Detective 𝓮𝓵𝓷𝓵.
I watched you come in, I called the police, and then I barged in.
I called the police, my other cell phone rang. Who knew? I didn't know it was the police all this time.
I phoned the police, I picked up, and realized I was talking to myself. I told myself what happened, and I responded to myself, saying, hey, hang on, we'll get the boys there. I then confirmed
I'll be there in a moment, pal. Thank you, pal. I'll be waiting right here. Okay, pal, I'll see you there. Okay, pal, see you there.
Did you know I'm a great conversationalist?
I have conversations all the time. I was not even scared. Oh, don't mention it, pal. Just doing my job.
I'm just doing the job.
Neil Dispenser here. Detective 𝓮𝓵𝓷𝓵. Sorry, it's just... I've wanted to say that line ever since I became a detective. I'm just gonna stick with it regular old grumpy gruff gumshoe voice. Okay, that's one more job to do. One more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon. There.
Bye, detective.
Well, Mac. There. Well, Mac. It looks like I'm getting to the bottom of this. Spine.
And who's at the bottom? The Vasquez.
Like I said, the murderer. She did it. She's the killer.
𝓮𝓺𝓷𝓵.
Wow. Ba 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 ba.
Yes, I would like to say it.
Ba 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 ba.
So at least we now know it's no longer an accident. Final day trial. October 20th, 10 a.m. District Court number 4.
Watermelon.
Court's now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Today will be the final day of this trial. I hope both the prosecution and the defense will be able to present their sides of evidence. Very well, Mr.
I just
Edgeworth.
thought of something.
Your opening statements,
So
Mr.
if each case has 3 days, if someone else is found guilty in that case, do they hold a trial for them as well? And if so, can another one be introduced as a culprit in that case? So could you have tangents of cases? So you have like 7 or something connected cases over the course of like a week.
I would want to say yes, but I think with their current court system, specifically in this fantasy court system, I think there is no additional cases. In
this universe, it was specifically stated that the 3-day court system was made just to make court things go faster, in an attempt to essentially be harder on crime.
And I think the way that they resolve it is more or less the moment they got a confession, it's like, oh, we don't need to hold court anymore. They're guilty. Send this person not guilty.
But then again, you have other times the defendants say, I did it, and then Phoenix goes and proves them wrong that they didn't do it.
You know, that's fair.
So there is some amount of due process.
Mr. Edgeworth, I need you to stop with your hypothesizing. I need your opening statement now.
But I didn't like my hypotheses. Have you read my fan fictions?
I've read your fan fictions, and there are several gross ones. I'm frankly disappointed in you.
In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory of this case. He claims that the scene of the crime was, in fact, Studio 2. Today, I will call on people present in Studio 2 trailer that day. From the testimonies, the truth will become clear.
This is
Let us just forget that kerfuffle that happened with the Mafia.
You may call your first witness, Mr.
I call myself.
I summon myself.
Calls me in attack mode.
I summon myself in attack mode behind the witness stand. I will attack you during your cross-examination.
I will attack your hit points directly as you have no one to protect you. The prosecution calls Miss 𝓓𝓊𝓷𝓵 to the stand.
I may only have 1,000 attack points, but that just means in 8 turns I'll win, Mr. Wright.
Who are you gonna summon now, summon Dracula? Oh! Miss 𝓓𝓊𝓷𝓵, as a producer, was present in Studio 2's trailer that day.
That's where it all comes together.
No spoken at the court. Will the witness state her name and occupation?
𝓓𝓊𝓷𝓵. I am a producer for the 𝓮𝓺𝓾𝓙 Studios.
𝓓𝓊𝓷𝓵, I look at clouds.
𝓓𝓊𝓷𝓵, professional cloud watcher.
On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer in Studio 2.
As everyone here knows it.
Huh?
I dislike needless banter. If you must pontificate, do it when I'm not here.
Oh, he
Real
was 1,000.
Yeah, he was dealt 1,000 points of damage by his own summon. Please give the court testimony concerning the day of the murder.
Mac, I know she did it. Make her pay.
Right. She's guilty. I'll catch her with her pants down, so to speak.
Mac, not now.
I entered the trailer a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 sharp. It ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Down, I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. We found Hammer's body later when we all went to Studio 1.
I forgot how perfectly that hole was.
Yeah, no, that was a very perfect hole. That is all. Oh, I have a question about one part of your testimony. You were fatigued, so you had Sal take you? The van. There's a van at Studio 2. I had him take me in that. I thought it might be risky to walk over that monkey's head toppling over. That was used to hide the body. The van was used to hide the body.
Well, I mean, just the whole fact that she said, like, I thought it dangerous because the monkey's head fell, so we drove the van past the blocked off pathway.
Yep. Very much right. Your cross-examination. It's a final battle, Nick. Let's do it.
It's a final battle, Nick. Rather than use your startup points and elixirs.
Oh right, I forgot. I took your both side. I'm very sorry, Maya.
Nah, it's fine. It's fine.
Don't kill me, Maya. You may be Scottish, but I don't deserve that.
Don't worry, you'll suffer a death worse than an Englishman. Death by thistle stabs you in the neck with a plant.
I think I just need to present Monkey Head on this one.
Want to go for it? Like she says, she doesn't have. She's not here for nonsense. You just want to go straight for it.
Yeah. No, I'm being docked.
You're being bopped.
It's overruled.
I think one of those might be the ones where you have to press it first and then present it.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna have a quick bathroom break. I'll be right back.
Okay. What exactly was that? I'd forgotten. Maybe you could try remembering? No. I guess I'll let Sal practice my edge with it. The meeting ended at 4, and the rehearsal was skipped until 5. I would think it was between those times. You would think? Come on, I told you to state the obvious, edge with. By yourself? Yes. And you didn't stop at the employee area? No. Are you always this terse? Yes. Dear. Did no one leave during the meeting? No one. Well, let's talk a bit more about that. This did not come here to engage in idle conversation. Stop interrupting the testimony. Same can be said to you, Mr. Edgemans. Please stop banging on your little desk. It hurts my ears. Hold on. You had Sal take you? What does that mean? It means what I just said. I had Sal take me in the studio to the fun. Ah, alright. At 2:30 we took a 15-minute break in the marketing meeting. And what were you doing there that time? Don't hit your desk. It irritates me.
I'm back.
Yeah, Mr. Wright.
Sir.
It was a 15-minute break, and I'm surrounded by morons who keep hitting their desks. Found I ate T-bone steaks on the
turning my
table.
All the gunshots have hurt my hearing, so every time I hear a bang, I just lock up.
Apparently, you have someone who can verify this? Sal. No, I mean someone else. One person is enough. You murdered her on that break. She wouldn't have had time to eat a T-bone steak. But I have some evidence to prove that she didn't eat the steak.
Well, Nick, did you find anything?
I wish you said a little more.
It's hard, but I think she's used to being the boss. I'm sure I'll find some way to contradict what she said, somewhere. This testimony is just loaded with innuendo, I just have to say it.
I know. I think I need to present the T-bone steak here.
That's the wrong plate, though.
Well, it didn't give us the plate over there.
To be fair, there were 2 plates, and both plates were eaten on. I don't think that's the right one.
We're gonna save this.
Gamble
I already got
away.
I'm gambling it. It was the steak plate, I was right. As I thought. You claim you ate a T-bone steak. But I say you did not. What's this stuff, right? Look at this. It's a plate. This one was on the table in the employee area. As you can see, a large bone has been left behind.
A large non-T-shaped bone was there. Mr. Wright, do I need to remind you it was a T-bone steak?
Exactly my point. Remember, if you will, Miss Vasquez and Mr. Manila ate at the table outside the trailer. And there were no bones left.
Oh, right. Right, never mind.
There were no bones left on the plate. The plates are bare.
I am a dog, woof woof. I eat bone.
Miss Vasquez? Tell me, how can a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone? I think I know how. You ate the bone too.
She ate a boneless T-bone steak.
You ate a boneless steak.
A boneless T-bone steak specifically.
You didn't eat the steak. You took your steak and threw it somewhere, like the incinerator. I see. What was Miss Vasquez doing during her break? Is it obvious, Your Honor?
She was picking on salmonella.
She was bullying her. She was bullying her usage, man.
She was bullying her boy toy.
Yeah, she was meeting the Steel Samurai. Order? Are you saying? Yes, Your Honor. Ms. Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak. She ran to the Steel Samurai. You did it. You killed it with your own hands.
Studio 2 is like the seat of power to her lichness. It's
Apparently.
her place of power.
Mr. Wright, isn't that a little presumptuous?
What kind of stunt are you trying to pull? Right?
Let them claim what he wants.
You say I did it? Yes. Fascinating. And here I was worrying that today would be as boring as all the rest. Very well. Let's have a battle of wits, you and I. Any day, Vasquez.
Good luck, Mac. You'll need it.
Let's see. What was that murder weapon again? Oh yes, the samurai spear. Yeah? And as you can see, a woman of petite stature. How could I possibly use that heavy spear as a weapon?
You couldn't. No. You couldn't, could you? Yeah, I would say she could.
Yeah, you couldn't, could you? I think you would have a great deal of difficulty using that as a weapon. Too much aim over it. You see? Yes. However, that has no bearing on this case. Meaning, the samurai spear was not the murder weapon. Nani? What? I'm not Japanese. I'm not Japanese. I'm French. Spears. She was traveling next to the victim's body. I have proved, Your Honor. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as the murder weapon.
Photo.
A 5-year-old photo. We sure about that? Not the spear?
That actually weird. If it's men that can also be used, but my gut is more on the photo because of the fence. But yeah,
I assume I'll get another chance because I still have like 4 mistakes I can make. Let's go with the samurai spear.
Spear. Because it was
Present my
broken.
proof.
Couldn't.
The so-called murder weapon.
I'm too far ahead, I think. But it is the murder weapon.
Not so fast. Heard that the spear broke during the morning action scene run-through, but someone fixed the spear. It was the security lady. He fixed it with duct tape. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who was wearing a thick costume with this through the chest? Order! Order!
Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? You think about what you are. Think about what you are.
Silence! I'm the one testifying here. I would be heard. Are you quite sane? Are you even
I just gotta say,
even aware of what you're saying?
this hasn't happened yet, but I know there are some points where both the prosecution and defendant are going against the witness, and those scenes are amazing.
Oh, agreed. If the samurai spear was not a murder weapon, then pray tell of what was. How was Hammer killed? That's right. Can you tell us what weapon was used to kill Hammer? I would make a claim like that if I couldn't. Would I make a claim like that if I couldn't tell you what the weapon was? I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright. You've already been docked 1 point. In fact, you've been docked 2 points. Let's see this murder weapon. Behold, my badge. Now we present the 5-year-old photo.
Yeah.
Look at this photo. What is this? That's Jack Hammer standing on top of the stairs.
This was made 5 years ago.
Order,
My nephew,
order.
I think he was a photographer.
If I cannot have order, this trial will be suspended. That's right. What is this all about? Photograph is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This is a photo of that very accident. Unaware this was leaked to the outside. It was a close-kept secret. It was a close-kept secret at the studios.
What does this have to do with the case current? The current case. Whoa, sorry.
Mr. Edgeworth, you still can't see it. You see the fallen man in this photo? See how the fence post pierced him through the chest?
What? What are you saying?
Yes. What happened 5 years ago happened again. Mr. Wright, continue. It's 2:30 on the day of the murder. Ms. D. Vasquez meets Jack Hammer outside the Studio 2 trailer. Then she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. Just like Mr. Hammer had done himself 5 years ago. But whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say.
Words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, died the same way he caused another man to die. 5 years ago.
Precisely. Ironic, isn't it? Very creative, Mr. Knight. I could use a man like you on my scriptwriting staff. You deny what I say is true. Mr. Knight, let's say for the sake of the argument that Hammer died at the trailer as you say. Yet the body was found at Studio 1, was it not? In the evil magistrate's costume, no less. Are you then claiming that I carried the body to Studio 1 and returned to the trailer all in the space of 15-minute break? How could I have disposed of the body?
Good brain. The break in the meeting at the trailer lasted 15 minutes from 2:30 to 2:45. Could Jack Hammer have been pushed off the stairs to his death? Then carried to Studio 1 and placed inside of his costume. There was not enough time.
Indeed. But how could she have dealt with the body?
She had another way.
What if she had another way to carry the body, other than with her own
In the fan
hands?
that she did slay.
Yep. For instance. Actually, for that matter, there was no need for her to do the deed in 15 minutes. And there was a way for you to carry that body. Interesting. Let's hear it then. Mr. Wright, please show us how she carried the body.
Like this, that's squatting.
Miss Vasquez, you carried the body to Studio 1. And you used the Studio Van to do it. Recall your testimony. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. There was a van there, right? I had Sal drive me. He used the van to carry his body to Studio 1. Then before everyone else got there, you put the body into the master costume.
Hold on, Wright. Don't forget, it was Sal Manella that drove the van. Are you suggesting that Mr. Manella was a conspirator?
Dave in here.
A part of me thinks... no.
Of course he wasn't.
Ha! So, without Mr. Manella noticing anything, she put the body in the van. Then managed to pull the body into the costume. Are you seriously suggesting that is possible?
Of course I'm not
Of
serious.
course I'm... That's yours, right? Huh?
I was kidding, to line up the proceedings.
Light? Leighton? You can't lighten up a murder! You would need matches for that!
Alright. The court requests you refrain from making claims of jest. Sure. Of course, Salmonella has to have been a conspirator. But I had to be placed in the van and put into the costume. There's only Miss Vasquez could have done it alone. So I immediately default. I just get the dialogue.
Because the bonus dialogue, though.
Yep. Also, don't forget that they had to dispose of the Steel Samurai costume. They had to, because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. They probably burned it in that small incinerator. Oh, Miss Vasquez, shall I continue? No need. Smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. I lose, you win. It was fun. I win?
It is time. Take the shot.
So what happens next? Don't me? Don't you have anything to say? What would you like me to say? Huh? That lost? Something like that? I just said that. Wait, so you mean D. Vasquez? So it was you? You killed Jack Hammer? I plead the fifth.
I pleaded
Who
that.
can say? Who can say? Huh? Are you sure I did, Mr. Knight? We just engaged in a battle of wits. In the result of that battle, you proved the possibility that I murdered Hammett. Right! But that is only a possibility. Proof is another thing altogether. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright. Nani?
What?
Order? Mr. Idris, your thoughts? He's
of
vomiting.
course, as that is, he's foaming at the mouth.
He's vomiting words.
It is as the witness says.
Edward, you just dropped the word "says" on the table. What the fuck are you? Why are you vomiting literal letters onto the table?
I have verb diarrhea. It just happens. Sorry.
Verb diarrhea.
Certainly, it does seem very likely she did, but there's no proof. Ha!
Nani, this isn't sure. Then, I came here as a witness today. If you have no more questions, I'll be leaving. What do you do now? We have to pin. We have to get her to testify.
Honestly, I don't know which one of these would be the right one. This very much feels like one of those instances where you pick one and regardless you're going to be able to pick the right one.
Well,
So
I'm
I'll just
pinning
say
it
pick
on her.
one.
Miss Vasquez, you did it! That wasn't the question. Did you do it? No. Is it right? Yeah, sure. I'm not sure that question helped this court very close to a verdict. I do now. But you testify again. Testify again? No one to give up, Mr. Wright. Just think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? I can only say what I said before. The truth, Mr. Wright. I've already said all there is to say. What happened if I said it again? Ask the same questions, get the same answers. I'll waste the time. Damn! Seems are no further questions. I would like to end the cross-examination of the witness, Miss Vasquez.
Hey, my boy!
Edgeworth finally comes in clutch. Yes, Mr. Edgeworth.
I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting, Your Honor. I didn't.
I see. Very well. Oh, we're doing it again!
Your Honor!
When in
I
doubt.
did it!
When
I
in doubt.
thought of something.
Well done, well done.
Your
When in
Honor, this is
doubt.
fine. Just. I request the victims testify again.
You are the prosecutor, are you not? Why are you badgering me? I'm your witness.
I just want to hear your testimony again.
Does this make any sense, Your Honor? I don't see that we have anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes. Sure, Edgeworth. I too see a little point in making Miss Vasquez repeat herself. What exactly did you want her to testify about?
Well, yes. Indeed. Verily, I say. Ergo, I want to hear about what happened after they found the body.
After they found the body? Very well. The witness will testify to the court concerning this matter.
It is very well known that it takes a prosecutor 3 days to butt a conscience.
Apparently.
Nick, why did Edgeworth?
Who knows? You probably
He's a
realize
slave to
she's dead
truth.
too.
But, I said but. Wasn't he the one who said he always gets a guilty verdict? After all that?
Oh, we've only had one of the case with him, Maya. Don't worry about it. It's worth. After finding the body.
Finding the body.
I was with Sal and old bag, the security lady, when we found the body.
Oh, that's
This-
new, that's new.
Yep. The system was there too, only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police. Then Powers showed up. The security lady, old bag, was quite agitated, pointing at Powers saying he did it. That has to be left out of the proceedings. went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. Then I went home. You know she's ready for this testimony. That's right, the cross-examination.
Kairi can do it. She may act tough now, but stab her on the back and she'll croak. Find the key you need and twist the truth out of her, Nick.
Right.
After finding the body...
We had press on that one. What time was that? We were to meet at 5 o'clock for the rehearsal. So I'd say it was then. When exactly did you and Mr. Manila arrive at the studio? About 10 minutes before. I wasn't stuffing any bodies into costumes, mind you. Press. Where were the other employees when you got to the studio? They weren't there yet. Well? Could have put Hammer in that costume with Salmonella's help. Oh? What did I just say? Didn't I say I wasn't stuffing any bodies into any costumes? You should try to listen to what people are saying, boy. Boy? Well, we're just looking to hear her testimony.
She's a witch.
As far as it's taking a nap, correct? So he says. Did no one go to call him? Remember. Remember what? There was a dead body lying in front of us, yet you expect me to be calm? So I was seen calm enough and I accused you of murder? Press harder, we gotta get everything. Wouldn't that be the other way around? The way around? Discovered a murdered body and one person was missing, right? Wouldn't you normally go look for the missing person? Have to agree with the defense on this one. Well, Miss Vasquez? Logically speaking, perhaps. But no one there was thinking very logically, I assure you. Also, without his steel samurai costume, Miss Powers doesn't really stand out. We'll have to left him on the bus when shooting our location. No one noticed he was missing. Poor Powers.
Oh, he does stand out. He just doesn't talk yet.
Well, that explains that. Well, Miss Vasquez, you may continue. What was everyone else doing at the time? No one said a thing. He was silent. Completely silent. So he stood there until Powers finally arrived on the scene. Sorry I'm late. Then silence. Dead silence.
Dot, dot, dot.
Silence.
Hey, Nick. Why is everyone so quiet? Everyone should, like, lighten up or something.
Oh, back. The security lady. Why did the security lady think Powers had done it? Oh, wait, that's me. She said because she saw him going towards the studio. Right. The Steel Samurai. Did the detective arrest Miss Powers based solely on the security lady's words? Perhaps not. He seemed to have also given the detective that photograph. Of course, I heard all this after the fact. For being the one taking my security camera. He's not known for exhibiting the best sense of judgment when it comes to Hammer. I don't think there's anything that I could use. You asked to be left out? Yes, since everyone else was questioned, and I'm really not fond of that sort of thing. You can't just decide who the police will and won't question. Thankfully, the studio thinks otherwise. They were nice enough to understand that since we were up in the meeting, there was no way we could have been involved. Thus, they covered for us. Or covered it up for you. Must have been a lot writing with all of those bigwigs at the meeting. Our professionals helped convince everyone that they didn't require a question. Go to your direction notes. Yes, they're quite valuable. It wouldn't do to have them stolen. No, I guess not. Wait a second. I thought you came to Studio 1 for a rehearsal. Why didn't you bring your script and notes? I was under the impression we wouldn't be able to rehearse anything. Why? It was a murder after all. Who could think of rehearsing after that? Yeah, I guess. Very well, Miss Vasquez, please continue. Yeah, no, that's a clear discrepancy. That is actually a clear discrepancy.
I have an objection to that to the witness's last testament. Last statement, sorry.
What?
Think! Miss Vasquez didn't bring a script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal. Didn't you see what that means? Think, Felix, Wright, think! She would have been she would have to know about the murder before going to Studio One. Bah!
Huh?
She went full fish mode.
Order! Order! Mr. Edgeworth! What you just said is a reasonable observation. However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution would make such a move. Or are you thinking of a career change to defense?
Well, to be fair, his father was one.
Yep.
I appreciate the concern, Your Honor. I will stand by my statement regardless. However, regardless of how the court sees my role here. Now, Miss Vasquez, do you have an explanation?
The measurement is helping me. So the prosecution is inconclusive defense. What kind of court is this? No matter. I think you misunderstood me. I had a perfectly good reason to believe there would be no rehearsal. Very well, the rules will change your testimony to reflect this reason. I knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do it. We got a press on this one. How did you know about the injury? How did I know? The Sal. He told me. Oh shit! I'm skipping through all that. Hang on. Let's. Sorry, no. Let's repeat that one.
You have to find something to pack this on her. Peg this on her hair. Weirding, Maya, weirding. Our efforts we've done will have been wasted.
So I got one more line set.
I believe you, Nick. Go get him. Sorry.
There we go. That's fine.
A Totus badge, go! I believe... I keep speaking. Isn't there like... In every single game, there's one point where the badge is useful, and only 1 point. I knew Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes, so I left him behind.
I think I have to present the photo here. Yep. You knew that Hammer was injured? Don't you think that's a little funny? I mean, it was the Steel Samurai who was injured. It was Will Powers. What? Mr. Wright, explain yourself. Yes, Mr. Hammer is dragging his leg in the photo. That's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Pretending? One person was injured in the run-through that morning. That person was Mr. Powers, not Mr. Hammer. Now, why did you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured? I already said it was Sal who told me. Right, he must have gotten it wrong. I think not. Mr. Manila was at the run-through that morning. He would have known it was Mr. Powers who was injured. He saw it happen. Why would he tell you the wrong person? Miss Vasquez? You saw Hammer limping. You didn't hear anything from Mr. Manila. You saw Mr. Hammer limping with your own eyes. Yes, but wasn't it Mr. Powers who was injured? Yes, but remember, Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg too. He was pretending to be Mr. Powers. And when was he doing this?
Well... It would have been after he put on a Steel Samurai costume. And went to Studio 2, where he was murdered!
Exactly. Miss Vasquez, you met him, didn't you? You saw the Steel Samurai limping. And Mr. Hammer was in the Steel Samurai suit. That's why you were confused. That's why you thought it was Mr. Hammer who'd been injured that morning.
She's still fishing.
She's fishing so much. Order! Order! I have order.
Witness! Can you refute this claim? Breakdown?
Yeah, let's see. Sneak out of this one, Vasquez. Very well. I have a question for you. Why are the real killers always so persistent? Why in the world would I want Mr. Hammer dead? Yes, he'd fallen on hard times, but he was a star. I had nothing to gain from his death. Nothing. Yeah, she would need a motive. Why would she have killed the victim? There's reason is unclear to this court. The defense has anything to say on this matter? In other words, can you prove she had a motive? Of course I can prove it. Okay, I have proof, and I'll show it to you. Evidence of Miss Vasquez's motive in this murder.
She is right there in the picture as well, to the left, I want to say.
Yep. It has to be this one. It's the only one that's also incriminating her. This is my proof.
Yep, there she is.
This is the photo from before. This photo reveals the motive for the murder. I'm right, aren't I, Miss Vasquez? 5 years ago, Mr. Hammer was at the height of his fame. With Dee Vasquez herself, a terrible accident was swept into the carpet. Is it human? The case currently up for trial. It began on that day 5 years ago. Luckily enough, that accident precipitated Mr. Hammer's fall. His fall from stardom.
His guilt weighed him down, no doubt.
However, you, Dee Vasquez, used Mr. Hammer. You made him work for you for petty change.
Bringing us to present day in Hammer's last role as the evil magistrate.
Yes, undoubtedly, it was the constant source of shame for the ex-star. One moment, Mr. Wright. We're talking about motives, yet here you are only... Yet here you are only talking about Mr. Hammer. It's almost seems as if it was Mr. Hammer who had killed Miss Dee Vasquez, not the other way around. Oh, would Miss would Miss Vasquez have? Yes, that's right. According to what you say, I would have had no reason to kill Mr. Hammer. He was a good source of income for me. And I never get rid of useful men. It's a policy of mine. That's right. Please explain Miss Vasquez's motive for murder.
I want to say it's a picture again.
It's gotta be. We do get a chance. Alright, let me present the core of his proving Miss Vasquez's motive. Let's show the picture again! And this tells us why Miss Vasquez wanted to kill Mr. Hammer? That's all it proves that Tony has completely lost his marbles. Oh, we were wrong with that.
My bad.
That's fine, we were both wrong on that one.
Nick, but that's so close. Just think this one through, please. Okay, if that wasn't it, then I don't think she had it.
Well, I'm gonna try one more time. Okay, it might have been the camera. Nope.
Nope. I think it's the no on this one. If it wasn't the picture, I don't think it could have been anything else. But then again, that's kind of poo-poo.
Gonna save there. He had no motive, Your Honor. Stop! It was Mr. Hammer who was out for blood. All Miss Vasquez did was push him off the stairs in self-defense.
What's that now?
It's simple. Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Miss Vasquez.
Whoa!
That's you again.
What? I thought that was it.
I know. Your Honor. Jack Hammer drugged Mr. Powers' sleeping pills. Jack Hammer snuck into the dressing room and stole a steel samurai costume. Jack Hammer wore the costume to fool security into thinking he was Powers. Then Jack Hammer made his way to the trailer. What purpose, you ask? To kill Dee Vasquez, who had so cruelly taken advantage of him for all those years.
Oh, you're right. She snaps her pipe or something.
Yep. So you did do it, didn't you? Yes. I am guilty. It was me.
Self-defense.
It was indeed all in self-defense.
Someone call an ambulance.
I think that was Miss Vasquez. There's
I thought
blood
that was
everywhere!
They're all like studio staff.
Oh, okay. There's blood everywhere! We're too late! Miss Vasquez!
Ah, Miss Vasquez! And that's her.
Yep.
I'm fairly certain that is her.
What happened here?
Manuel fell down the stairs to the trailer.
Manuel!
Miss Vasquez, please try to remain calm.
No, I now know what's going on. It's the conversation between the two.
Yay!
Yeah! No! No! How could this?
Who knew Hammer was Kermit? Was
Yeah,
it an
Hammer's
accident?
Kermit?
Yay!
Oh, it's...
It was Hammer
it's...
doing an action scene and...
No! Manuel! Manuel!
Don't touch him, Miss Vasquez. He's dead.
Oh, please don't die. Please. I know, she got a new pipe. And now it's gone again.
Well, she has a backup one.
Congratulations, Mr. Wright. I lose again.
I've lost twice now. If I lose the third time, I go straight to jail.
Apparently. Restored with? Where's Steve Vasquez?
In the waiting room lobby, Your Honor. Calm and collected as ever.
Aren't she? That's right. Yes, Your Honor. It appears you have brought just another miracle. Thank you, Your Honor.
I think not, Your Honor. Will Powers was innocent. That he should be found, so is only natural, not a miracle.
Yes, you're right. Very well.
He had such
There's-
it gives me the contempt in his eyes with that stare. Like, right, yeah, sure.
Yeah. This defense, the court finds the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, not guilty.
Confetti, yay, confetti,
Confetti.
yay, confetti. Also, this like white shot. I want to say I made this comment 2 years ago, but when Maya is on the stand, next to when Mia is on the stand in Maya's body, they actually change up that white shot to actually give her more ample bosoms.
Yeah, I do recall that. And not just ample bosom, they grow her up a bit.
Well, yeah, that as well.
They change her body. Court is adjourned. Get the fuck out of my courtroom.
October 20th, 1:12 p.m. District Court, Defense Lobby number 3. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much.
I'm
I'm
just
just so... Yeah, but that's sad. I know now that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. It's bad enough that he wanted to kill Miss Vasquez. But to think that he tried to frame me for the murder, it makes me so sad. Tell me why, Mr.
Tell
Wright.
me
Sorry,
why.
sorry, it's stuck in my head.
Huh?
Tell me, why did Mr. Hammer want to blame me? Honestly, I think it's a path to glory, yeah.
Yeah, it's gotta be Path to Glory. Well, this is what I think. First time I wanted to put the blame on you because...
Take that! Slaps in the face with a book.
Slap in the face with a book. It's because you're the Steel Samurai.
Because I was the Steel Samurai?
Mr. Howard was a big star once, but he was reduced to acting in a kid's show, and as the villain to boot. The kids loved the Steel Samurai, so he hated you.
I think I understand. I need to be a villain. He could have just told me.
change places with him at any time.
I think you're missing the point.
Oh, thank you. I'm just so glad it's all over.
So am I. So am I.
Congratulations, VP. Oh. Thanks to you, I'll be able to don the Still Samurai outfit once more.
For like one more episode.
I can't wait to get back to that sweaty costume. Is something wrong? Oh, no.
He doesn't have the heart to tell him.
Nick, that's worth. Head on. There we go.
Those are so am I, is that right?
Say something, right? Talk to me. I'm not good at small talk. Stares
Neither am I.
longingly into his eyes.
What? That was too bad, Edward.
I'm not good. Don't waste any time gloating. You don't waste time gloating, do you?
No, I really want to thank you. That's because we've gone away if you hadn't stepped in.
Oh, pleased to meet you. I'm Powers. Edgeworth. I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Powers. No, he's not. Right. I must say, I hadn't expected to meet you again after all these years. Meet again? However, in retrospect, it would have been better had we not met. Thanks to you, I'm saddled with unnecessary feelings.
Unnecessary feelings?
Hands him a note, runs away. Yes, unease, unnecessarity.
Unnecessarity? Uncertainty.
Uncertainty. There we go. Sorry.
Unnecessarity. There's the new word of the day. Unnecessarity.
You know, that could be a right message.
You know what? We'll make that the new rate message. First, let me actually spell it out.
I mean, yeah, I can find a way for it. You focus on the game.
No, unnecessarity. There we go.
Yeah.
Are those kind of necessary?
They only serve to get in my way. You listen to me, Phoenix Wright. Don't ever show your face in front of me again.
Too bad. We're gonna do this song and dance all day.
All years. That's what I came here to tell you. Mr. Wright? Was that guy your boyfriend? What? Friends? As if? They are rivals. Rivals! Right, Nick?
For now, we are, I guess.
Huh? Why do I get the feeling I'm missing something? Come on, tell me, Nick. What's the deal with that with you and Edgeworth?
We'll tell you when you're older.
I love long lost.
Another curtain closed on another trial. It caused quite a stir by revealing that accident from 5 years ago. It was the talk of the town. Thankfully, Global Studios rethought its programming change. They went back to making kids shows again. Good. Starring Pink Princess.
Nick! That's just it. The new show starts today. You're going to watch it with me, right?
I really don't want to. I was kind of surprised. I didn't think they'd seriously go through with it. Why do I need to buy trading cards?
You have to buy trading cards too, okay?
we're gonna have to trade with Cody and the assistant.
Fine, fine. I'll do it just to shut you up.
Isn't it great to have VP? Isn't it great that VP gets to play the lead again? I wonder if they're gonna make if they'll show us the real face this time.
I don't know. I don't think the world is ready for the real willpowers.
I don't think he is either.
No one ever is.
The end.
Woo!
Ba-da-da.
Oh, and it's this one up next. The semi-finale.
Oh, you're right. It's the one with the parrot.
The most
I forgot
dumb
it was-
fucking thing.
They had a parrot testify in court. I swear.
They do have a parrot testify in court. Alright. I'm going to save this real quickly and okay, so you reset. Because I think here's a good stopping point for our stream today, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because if we go any further, we're gonna get too engrossed and then you're gonna end up passing out too late.
Well, you say that, but I'm actually in the. I'm actually thinking of changing up my schedule a little bit, given the fact that I've promised you a 3 a.m. stream on Wednesday. Was it Thursday for me?
I think it was.
It would be my Thursday because you said Wednesday. Yeah, so it would be my Thursday.
Yeah. So your Thursday, my Wednesday,
Yes.
right?
Yeah, so I'm going to be shifting my sleeping schedule to be a bit later.
After that, so yeah, we'll continue playing this game on Wednesday. I will probably be streaming Elden Ring, fucking the 4th part of the DLC tomorrow, because I definitely need a break of streaming Elden Ring's DLC. Because, well, like I'm going to send you something real quickly. I want you to feel just how close this fight was with this one boss. I asked someone to clip just the ending. I was stuck on that boss for almost 50 deaths.
So you're fighting a bale of hay?
I'm fighting a bale of hay, yes. And I was out of resources on restoration. Look at both mine and his health bars.
Oh yeah, I was about to say, did you die to like an After Effect explosion? Because that would have been definitely bad.
It would have broken my heart if I died to the end there. But he did perish, and I'm all fucking glad for it. And I'm going to tell you this, Wilduck. As stated on my Twitter, it's been so long since I've actually had a boss fight leave me with the actual shakes of victory. Like, it's been so long since I've had a boss fight that took everything, and I barely come out with a victory, and it felt earned.
I was about to say Bed of Chaos, but that's just a roll of the dice a lot of the time.
Pretty much, that's Bed of Chaos. Bed of Chaos stacks coins compared to this boss stacking bills.
Ha.
But no, it's so rare for me nowadays just to actually feel like actual satisfaction from certain boss fights. A lot of Souls bosses do get me that satisfaction. But this boss, oh my god, it's one of the ones in which I felt like I conquered it.
I can definitely hear the twinge of obsession in your voice.
Yes, the die! Alright, but we are going to end today's stream. So welcome.
Enough about the unnecessarities. Unnecessarities.
Enough about unnecessarities. Let us spread our new word gospel to others. I'm going to find who to raid. Who's streaming right now?
I mean, Mr. Sunspeed 3000 it's always streaming, but they don't necessarily have any commentaries. Well, it's all commentaries, we're not live.
do we want to raid a vampire? Do we want to raid a wolf, or do we want to raid a demon?
Well, I voiced a vampire today, so vampire sounds nice.
All right, we're gonna go raid a vampire. Ooh, she's just barely
Reasonings. I
starting.
love making reasonings. Oh, perfect.
Hey, I got the right one. All right, everyone. Here is your patented new raid message, as we are going to be saying goodbye to everyone. I wish you all a nice, wonderful day, and be safe out there, everyone. Where the raid today is.